Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Thursday.
It is Thursday, and the
wow,
reason...
that's a crazy, horrible look. Hold on a second.
What's going on?
Give me a second.
All right. Happy Frozen Cam Day, indeed. Jeez. Can we blame Windows? I'm gonna blame Windows.
I could probably play Windows. I got it.
Yay! GG, Raj. Without Raj, we wouldn't have working cameras or RGBs.
Hey, we did it!
Yay!
Happy Frozen Cam Day.
Well, Pacer, you were undercover as Hot Nugget yesterday?
You were playing, you were watching Incognito.
Incognito.
Happy Frozen Cam Day. Hello.
Woohoo! Hello.
You can
hello.
see our lovely sound panel designs.
Indeed,
oh my God.
Indeed.
We would not have pixelated Bukkake. It would just be Bukkake. It just wouldn't be pixelated, I guess, right?
I don't even know what to say about that.
You seem very adjective.
Forgot about that.
Oh, we would just, oh God. Went straight there, Mecca. Straight for, you know.
Oh my God, Mecca. So today was, I think we would classify it as one of those days. Skinnerbees woke up this morning and said her ear was hurting her. And she said yesterday she said it was hurting. And I was like, all right, I'll get you some decongestant in case it's just like fluid in there that's making your ear hurt. And today she's like, my ear really hurts. So I took her to the doctor. And And the doctor looks in the ear and he's like, well, it's full of wax.
That'll do it.
So they cleared out all the earwax, and she got her like ear flushed and like dug out and stuff. And it wasn't an ear infection. It was full of wax.
It's just full of wax. Oh, yes. So there was that. So doctor cleaned out the earwax.
So doctor cleaned out the earwax. There was no infection at all, and Skinnerby's got the most expensive earwax clean out
ever
that exists.
Courtesy of the U.S. medical system.
Yay! Yeah, we are happy with no infection because she has SATs on Saturday and
a play next week.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's like heck week for Phantom of the Opera. So
can she make a candle? Probably. I mean, I would imagine. Yeah. Can we get that to take home? Could you put it in a jar for us, Dak? That'd be great.
Honestly, okay. So I'm normally one of those like, let me see all the gross things
You're
that
not
come
with
out.
Earwax? No.
That. Like when they were doing that, I'm like, I would normally be all up in like watching it. I'm like, that's a little gross. That was a little gross.
The earwax got you, huh? Your dad has to get his ears sucked out once a year. There's a joke in there somewhere, Shanda. Joke in there somewhere.
By whom?
Thing.
The doctor told her though to like they have those like I don't know, it's like 10% peroxide eardrops and just put some of those in like every week.
Yeah, I mean that'd probably be good.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Death? How you doing? It's like I said hi earlier.
Hello,
We're in the midst of a thing. All right. Today I think we're going to be doing some mining operations.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
I want to get some big spinny wheels going, and we're going to have to do some bits of sorting. We got to solve that problem, so that'll be a.
They got to go around, Raj.
Oh well, they're big giant wheels of goodness. You know, I mean, how could it possibly go wrong?
Cheyenne, I think I've seen his ears on TikTok, and they have a little like light and a little like sucky object to extract the earwax and stuff like that. That for some reason wasn't gross, but when they like flushed it out with water and it was like in the water, it was gross.
Yeah, I could see that being like kind of a weird thing. Hey, what's up, Gamer Mama? How you doing?
Yes.
Oh, you found the RGB? Uh-huh. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The RGB? A yesterday edition.
Yeah, the earwax candle, like, I guess I could see, in theory, how it would work. But I guess, it doesn't.
Here's kind of where I'm at. Like, when it comes down to, like, saving money and doing things in, like, home projects and stuff like that, sure, you know, all those things. Is wax that expensive that you're like, oh my God, we got to save the money on the wax?
That is not it. No. I thought it was the earwax candle. I thought you meant the actual ear candling that like got the wax out of it.
Oh, like to get the wax out of it.
Yeah, there's like
not making one out of earwax.
Right.
Okay, I gotcha.
There's like these things that like you can you roll, you like stick the thing in your ear and light it on fire, and it's supposed to help like draw the earwax out.
I don't know if I like this. Is all like the concept.
You don't want to set your.
Let's put a wick in there, and let's just put a wick in there. Let's see what happens.
Kind of what it is.
Yeah. Like okay.
It's like really long though. It's like probably like a foot away from your head. I think. Hey there, Levi.
Yo, what up, dude? Let it bubble for 5 minutes and blast it with hot water.
That's kind of what they did at the doctor today. And then they had like a little syringe.
We got these little they're like silicone, but they're like little they're exactly the same type of screw that you would use to countersink in like cement, like a cement screw, like countersink thing.
They're made of silicone, so they're soft. I don't think she had any luck with those, but I also don't think she wanted to jam them as far in her ear as she needed to. Understandably.
True. All right, I think we're loaded. Loaded!
I'm not quite yet.
Well, I can open the LAN at least.
Cool.
You got all the bees? I have to say, those are very much adorable, but I have to say I kind of prefer ours. I'm just going to say I prefer RB there.
RB looks so amazing on like a black chat background. So good. I love it. Who wants to screw their own ears? I'll tell you. Well, I'm a picker though. Like as soon as like if I have something that needs to like leave my body, I will find a way. I don't know if Skinner Bees is as motivated as I am when it comes to that.
You will find a way.
I will find a way. Yeah, usually to my detriment.
Hey, I cleaned this out until it was a wound.
Yeah. Yeah, but you have giant red. You have a giant red gaping wound. Yeah, but it's not a bump anymore.
But it's not a bump anymore.
It's not a bump anymore.
Okay, so today we're gonna do Spinning Wheels of Doom. It's gonna be awesome.
Do we have any thoughts about the mining process?
Yeah, we're gonna do RF tools, but it's less about how we get the resources and more about how do we process the resources, right? Like now we're gonna get 17,000 different types of blah blah blah, right?
That's true.
And it's like, now what do we do with it, you know?
That's true.
And I'm really kind of thinking I want to mine the Nether. I'm kind of thinking we do the Nether on this run.
You want to mine the Nether?
I do want to mine.
It's probably not even hard to like get it between dimensions, huh?
No, it's not.
It's not.
Chunk loading, I don't think is going to be an issue with RF tools, so we should be okay there. We are good on uranium bees. I'm pretty confident that this thing doesn't blow up. We might need more uranium bees, if it's possible.
Yeah, that's possible.
Is that possible? Just because I feel like it's good power, but we might need more. You know what I mean?
More power. Well, if we're running a quarry off of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think RF tools. Yeah, I think RF tools does it does it chunk by chunk, and it keeps whatever chunk it's working on loaded, right?
Makes sense.
Oh, I only make inefficient big reactors, Cheyenne, because that's my jam. Inefficient big reactors. Oh,
Roush just likes to trigger chat.
I just love inefficient big reactors. My favorite. All right, I think what I'm going to do, I think the play here is actually going to be to make another refined storage system. I think that's the play.
Another one for
just for the mining
processing.
Operation. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because I just think there's going to be too much that comes in, and then we're going to have to figure out places to store all this stuff. Make sure you didn't fill it with lava. I've done that before. What's the most inefficient design? To be fair, though, I was kind of more in the let's just get something working, you know, right now.
Yes.
Cleared a nether lake in survival. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, I've heard about the boom booms and the lava lakes. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I can think of 4 people. Right off the bat, I can think of 4 streamers that have done it. So I'm like, yeah, which one do you mean? Okay, so let's start with the system. Or actually, let's start with the grinders.
The grinders.
You know what really grinds my gears, Hammy? Grinders.
I forgot we got this thing.
What's this thing?
This little statue over here that has the dude looking in the chest.
I know. Is it cool, though?
It's amazing.
It's like the coolest thing ever. All right, so if I was to just a roundabout number of water wheels that we would want for this operation, where do you think we would sit? We want to do we could do 2 water wheels. 16 water wheels? Oh, shit, we're going big.
It's a lot of water wheels.
Well, you kind of want them to, go. It's decently efficient. This one is. Yeah, it is. Damn it, it's decently efficient. I got to work on that then.
You do.
Yeah, take that efficiency down. The boom boom. Yeah, 8 is enough.
Probably.
Now, all right, so here comes the rub. All right. That's a warning for all you, everybody out there. The thing is, do we want to have... I want it to go fast. Because if you crank it up with speed, then bada bing, bada boom, you got yourself a big, spicy scented sandwich, you know? So I think maybe we do the soul sand vibe on this to make it go quick and then, gear it up to, really crank it to go fast. Hold W to ponder.
I do too. I was quite surprised the first time that happened.
Hold W to ponder. What?
Yeah. Well, okay. When you go to a create thing.
Yeah.
And it says hold W to ponder, do it. And see what it does.
What, in the world?
Yeah. Well, no, look it up in JEI.
Oh, shit.
I know!
What?
I know.
That is sick. I didn't even know that.
Oh, my gold bee has a high productivity. That's why he's so damn productive. We're getting so much gold from the freaking gold bees. I know, isn't it sick? It's amazing.
Can I, like, move it around?
Is there coal in the nether?
No, just... okay. Yeah, I think... well, I don't know. There should be, though. There should be. Raj's day has been made. It says at the bottom, Raj. I think that was just a play, wasn't it? Like a reversal? Hold W to ponder.
W and S to move around.
It just goes in the... Q makes a play.
That is fun, though.
S makes it start over. Like replay. Now it was like 360 is what I was thinking. And then E makes it go away.
Wait.
Okay.
Unless it's just more, like, accurate about the angle now.
I kind of wanted to see what the gears were doing in the back, you know what I'm saying? All right, we'll call 8 is enough then. We'll do soul sand on this. Soul sand. Because we're going to try that crazy method of, like, bubble. The bubble.
Bubble?
The bubble. All right, so let's start with our initial points. I think we should just get more create stuff, you know? Like, just get all the create stuff out.
Okay.
Just spell it right, too. And then,
I mean, that helps a little.
sometimes it's...
All right, there we go.
It's got its moments.
You have to get the right angle for the slime sling to really yeet you.
Yeah, you gotta get the yeets going. Soul sand. Alrighty then. So here's how we're gonna play this. I want the wheels to go like where's the center point? Like center point's here. So I actually want them to go like that.
I forgot I have a TB. Oh, here's the Creeby. I need him to make more, I need him to make more,
I got a master spinning around and going into an elytra flight. True. That's sort of the next phase, isn't it? I'm gonna need some bigger wheels. Everybody wants some bigger wheels, don't they?
Of course.
All
right, I don't think the Creeby, like, blows up its hive or anything, right? So I should be okay.
I have no idea. Maybe.
Famous last words.
I don't think it blows up its hive.
Oh my god, he's so cute, though. Look at him. Of course he's a Creeby. Look at him. Aw. Hi, buddy.
All right, bigger wheels. More big wheels. Keep on turning. Not when gas is expensive, they don't. I mean...
He's hovering ominously.
Oh. Is there any way...
Is there any way what?
That we could have like that attached to the system.
What?
The tree. I hear they're all made equal by hatchet, axe, and saw, though.
God. I hear that too, Raj. I hear that too.
All becomes the question of whether the words of the prophets written on the studio or the subway walls. All right.
There was only one right answer to that. I just hope you know that.
There's only one right answer. You have chosen poorly. All right, let's get some wheels going. I saw a TikTok today. It was like, gas prices are up again, so it's time to break out the old stock news footage of gas can or gas pump a guy pumping the gas pump and then answering some very leading questions.
What are you going to do if gas doesn't go back down? How is this going to affect your daily life?
I'm going to mortgage my house.
Anybody else scared?
You will be. Do you think it's going to torque too high, chat? Is this too much torque? Or can you not have, you could never have too much torquing? Why are you scared, Hermie?
Because this Creeby is just staring me in the face.
Oh. Creebily?
I think he's on a breeding cooldown. Oh, it was 73 with no humidity today for you. That's nice. We had like, it was like 50 here. 50 freedom units in Pennsylvania.
So if I want this to spend that way, I want this to spend that way. Right.
I'm glad you do this exactly the same way I would.
What?
Like, go, okay, if I want this to spin this way, this will spin this way, this will spin this way. Like, I would literally do that.
Yeah. I mean, how else are you going to do it, right?
There's probably people who could just look at it and figure it out if they do it all the time.
Yeah,
I am
maybe.
holding a flower, I know. He's not ready for breeding. He's just staring at me creepily, though.
2, 3, 4. And then what do we do? Is it supposed to be like bubbles up like... Ooh, no, it's actually bubbles...
I'm right-clicking.
Above that? Wait a
Above?
minute. I take this one out, right? And then I put this up here? And then the bubbles go...
Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that.
here. What did you do?
Bred the wrong bee.
No! No. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Well, yeah, it'll be fine. I made another gold bee, though, which we do not need because they're very productive.
Eh? Eh?
You guys actually go away. I don't want the gold bees. They're too productive. Damn it, that means my iron bee is gonna be like on
Stupid
cooldown.
productive bees.
Oh god. Getting the other iron bee out.
Iron bee. Alright, so I think I want to do this. And then this comes the question of, does this trap a Raj in the thing? I don't think so. I think we're good. Excellent. Most excellent, friends. Oh, no. No! That was my favorite Elytra feature. Don't break it, jetpacks, you son of a bitch.
What?
Oh, to be able to, like, dive under a one-block space.
Ah.
When you're building, it's so useful.
Whoa. Alright. I'm getting the angles right on how to really yeet yourself with the slime sling. I'm a little out of practice, Raj.
With the yeeting?
Yep. Oh.
This song is such a jam, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Can I place it on the side of this? Oh, no, I can't. Well, answered that question there real quick, didn't I?
I overshot Bee Island that time.
Whoa, hello. Going a little too far with your bees, are you?
That's right. I went right over top.
And that guy goes there, and then that
Best
soul
not be
sand goes there.
Drowning yourself in the water.
This one goes there. And then we have to take out this bit here.
Tell the ender bees go. The ender bees whoop.
And this bit goes like this.
Oh, they're so cute.
And then we'll have to make some more for the riff. The riff.
Ah! The ender bees literally go and teleport.
I'm not surprised.
I know, it's adorable.
It's pretty awesome,
It's
though.
cute when bees are doing it. If you drown yourself in that, so help me God, if you drown yourself in that water, Creeby, you're in trouble. You are in trouble. Come out, Iron Bee. Come out. Come out. Come out. All right, I have that double jump thing.
So, just a quick question. I just want to up production. Really, is what the aim is for the uranium.
Yes.
Can you do that with your current setup of what you got going on over there? Or do you need to like? Is the I guess what I'm asking is the bee production the slow part, or is the centrifuge the slow part?
I think right now over there they have their own centrifuge, and I don't think they make that much. So I think it is the bee production.
Okay.
So there's two things. For now, I think I'll make another hive that I can just put on that network, and I can make 2 more bees. But once we get the draconic hive up and running, we can use those draconic chunks to make the productivity upgrades.
I see. So they actually that increases the speed of it.
Correct.
Okay, so maybe that's the route you go then.
We're gonna do both.
Oh well,
Because
more is better, right?
Right. Okay. You make me a radioactive bee. There he is. There he is. There he is. Let's get him. Let's get him.
He's radioactive. Radioactive. Bee.
Get back here.
All right. Go like that. We're gonna try this little bubble method, guys, and see if we can get these things spinning real quick. I'm hoping that we'll get some decent results.
All right, I think the higher level bees have like a longer cooldown when it comes to breeding.
Okay.
So, that's a thing. So I'm saying we're gonna be a bit.
You're gonna be a bit.
Not if you keep that up.
Dang it. Actually didn't want to do that. But I did kind of want to do that. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Yeah, sure.
Let's get a couple of buckets, get an infinite water source going. Hey, Chad, how you guys all doing tonight? You guys doing good? Everybody having a good Thursday? Guys feeling spicy this evening? Are you guys ready for this Saturday spice? 3 out of 10. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That's not a good number. All right, how can the Creebies help?
How can the Creebies help? That's a good question.
They spin me right round, baby, right round. Am I gearing up here? Is this doing anything? No, this isn't doing anything. That is, though. But if I do... like that... to that... to that...
Good weather here, feeling okay. We had pretty good weather today, too.
Yeah, it was decent.
Slimy and scrunchy.
I got a weird feeling it's not going to let me do that, is it?
Raj has a feeling. It's a 10 out of 10. Groundhog Day loop number 4 and it's snowing. Oh, God.
Good Lord.
That's it. You're in one of the ice states, right, Lost Sniper?
You were one of the I states?
One of the flyover ice states. I can't help it. I don't remember which one. I'm going to say Indiana.
You're one of the I states.
Illinois? Shit. One of the I states, you know. One of the I states. I came over here for a reason. I'm going to make another beehive.
And now it spins the wrong way. Damn it.
Damn it.
Well, let's see if that even works.
Okay, that's right. I have to craft those other things. Campfire song. And shears.
All right, that's pretty darn quick. Let's get a what do they call it? A clutch? Coming in clutch, baby.
Are you coming in clutch?
I'm gonna hold W to ponder.
Illinois. Oh, the second one. See, I was close. How was it? Was it good for you?
What, the clutch?
No, the whole W to ponder.
Oh, I'm pondering again. Pondering. It's the gearbox I want. Because it will reverse it. Reverse. All right, so gearbox it is. Which is great because it's cheaper. One and...
Whoa, detour.
I heard the squish. I wish I hadn't heard the squish. And then we pop that on pretty much anywhere. Like right here will be good. There we go. Now it's spinning the right way. Then we're going to repeat the same apparatus on this side. So we go big gear. Then we go little gear. Then we go gearbox. Then we go big gear. Then we go little gear. There. Little gear, right? Seems legit. Seems okay.
It looks good.
Seems like it's a plan. It's a thing.
It looks worky.
Starting to look like a something. But you know what really grinds my gears, Amy?
What?
I don't know. I didn't have a follow-up. It was just more of a... Oh, no. The pressure's on. I didn't realize I was supposed to have a follow-up to it.
Oh, no.
Oh, look at that.
What? The ender? Fuck.
What? It makes something different?
Yeah, it makes liquid chorus. What does it do? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I was
Put
gonna
it in
say.
a bucket. You can make a block of crystallized chorus or chorus glass out of it. It's integrated dynamics and integrated terminals. For fuck's sake. Ooh, you can put it in a lantern and it's light purple, so I bet it looks awesome in a lantern.
Ooh, you know what? Yes. Perspective's going to be a problem here in a second.
I'm not on this button. This is perspectives.
That one? I think I got it.
Create does look very cool. I agree with you.
Love the create. Love it. Uh-oh.
All right, so I'm stuck processing until I find... Does the ender tank happen to have a filter on the tank itself?
I don't think so.
Okay, but most tanks in modded will not, like, mix liquids, right?
Yes, they have like one thing.
Okay.
Yo, that's cruising, dude. Let's go.
Oh my god. That will absolutely kill you if you fall in it.
It's clean, too. It's symmetrical, and it's clean.
It
I'm
looks
in.
great.
All right, I'm going to pop one light there,
Dude, pop it.
and then I'm going to do that. Thinking that I want to do, like, glass in the middle there? Yeah. Is there some sort of create glass that looks cool?
Probably.
Or is there like some kind of glass pane that I could use?
Here, let's... Well, there's all those ones from Chipped.
That'll be fine. Come here, Chip.
Create does have some great looking glass, though.
Chip, show them the door.
Flick. Create's glass
Thank you for
does look
Cheyenne
really
for
good.
running that. We do need an icebreaker tonight. And reminder, guys, we did not hit the sub goal last night, so it's really kind of crucial to keep up with that because it's...
It is true. It is true.
It's one of those things that helps us keep the content flowing for y'all.
It keeps us in lights and internet. Internet's pretty helpful for streaming.
It is. It is. All right, so I'm thinking that we do... Can I use this with Create stuff? Oh, I can't. Damn.
Dang.
Does Create actually have some cool glass?
Yes, it does. Now the question is...
Yeah, Yeah, but they're all like
Turbulent buckets. How much does a bottle hold?
they're all like not glass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, what are you gonna? I mean, it's not perfect. Ew, I don't need the bottler for this, do I? I have one. I guess I should just...
How's the casting? Casting's going great. We're playing with little crates tonight. I'm trying to choose a nice glass.
A nice glass.
What is this one? Chipped glass.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep that, but
What?
first...
What is alchemy? Alchemy?
Well, Raj, it's the ancient practice of trying to turn lead into gold.
What is alchemy, though? Wait, can I just
Told
make
you.
this? Could you describe the science behind the alchemy?
Well, I mean...
Yeah, there really isn't, like... a thing. I might just use glass for it. Yo, what's up, QB? How you doing?
Hello, QB. Okay. That'll work for now. Hold on, let's get... Where's... Do I have any more ender combs? Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. You know what? Acceptable work, bad cop. Wanted to scream at your keyboard.
Bah!
I say go ahead.
Do it.
I say do it. Scream at your keyboard.
Yell. Scream real loud. Whoa, whoa, there's a swarm. Alright, the rest of you go away. I'm waiting for the iron bee to come out. He's trying to get the Creebies' attention. He's gonna go drown himself in the water over there. Oh, you saw the RGB emote, huh? I know, it's awesome.
Oh, yeah. The RGB is pretty cool. We are a big fan. Does stone just not turn it into anything? What? That should protect us from the destruction, right? Yep.
Sure.
Okay, cool. It does. It does. It does. All right. Let's do this then, and then I don't know what does go in the grinder. Ores, right? Pretty much any ore.
Hey, QB, what kind of keyboard do you have? Look at all the bees! Where's the freebie? Where is he?
That was pretty fast.
There he is. Come here. Come here, creepy friend.
What? So I grinded some things, okay?
What did you grind?
Gold, and I got a nugget of experience.
Okay.
Is that right, Scarlet Air?
Usually, well, the last time that did happen to me before. Where did that go?
That is usually a great question. Where did that go?
Well, I had bottles of liquid chorus, and now I put a bucket in there, and now like I lost a whole bunch of liquid chorus I was trying to put in a tank. So I can make this fucking thing work correctly.
Oh, that's not good, Hermie.
Well, does a bucket work in the bottler? I don't know. Guess I just made it disappear somehow. Can you get a bottle of liquid chorus? Maybe you can't. Wireless Logitech. Okay, I had that problem with a membrane keyboard. That like the WASD were like all in the same circuit, and they started triggering each other.
Yeah, but that's why we didn't go with that brand anymore.
Oh, it was like a cheap ass.
It was the Amazon knockoff RGB. And then I got Hermie a really nice one for Christmas.
Birthday.
Was that the birthday?
Birthday.
That was a birthday one.
Ugh.
It was for some gift giving season. it was for one of those times where you give gift to others.
Happy non-denominational gift giving season.
Yeah, something like that.
So,
Yeah.
if you're gonna have a liquid, like okay, let's say you have a thing in your mod, such as an ender comb,
Okay.
and it spins down, and you were like, oh, let's make this give liquid chorus. Cool. Like, make that interactable with in your bottler, because I can't bottle it because it doesn't exist in a bottle. And I can't bucket it because it's a bottler, and you can't use I don't think you can use a bucket in the bottler. That is very annoying. Bro. 7 ender pearls out of the bees. I know we don't need them, but...
For comic relief today, we have Raj with his farts.
Always.
Every day. Some keyboards have cheaper lock keys. True. I would say, if I would give a recommendation, right off the bat, every time you have a keyboard issue, just take a day,
Kick it down the stairs.
kick it down the stairs a little bit, but get some rubbing alcohol, take off all the keys, and clean that shit, right?
Even if it's a membrane one?
Yeah, all of them, yeah.
Okay.
And then like clean all the little pieces out because you just get some dust stuck in there. Make sure all your actuators are working right, and then plug it back in and hope for the best.
Can't hurt, I guess.
Happens a lot when
Wait.
somebody gets like a spill, right?
Did this stop? Oh, God.
What happened?
I'm so annoyed with this thing right now. I think the trash stopped working. I don't think you can have a block on top of the trash.
That's not probably true. I don't think.
Okay. Well, there has to be some other reason that this is giving me wax now, and it wasn't before.
Well, what I think what's happening, if I glanced over and saw the pipes correctly, is that if your pull out is not nearest or farthest first.
Well, it was working before. And the only thing I changed was to stick the thing on top. Oh, there it is. But I will check. It doesn't. It just pulls out and then like... Wait.
Yeah.
How did I have this? Hold on. Let me think about it.
Okay.
No, the trash can has its own filter. But I guess since they're the same... I swear it was working. Alright.
Let's see. Does that work, guys? Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. That's some pretty sweet shit right there. Damn! That is nice. I like it. I like it.
That looks really good. Good job.
Okay, so...
You're good with that sort of thing.
Happy with that so far. So that will be our ore processing. This is going to be very difficult, isn't it, chat? There's going to be so many types that come through, isn't there?
There's going to be a lot. There's going to be quite a lot.
What's
Yo,
that?
Hambo getting us started. Let's go.
surprise.
47
Yay.
months, dude. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Hambo.
Wee. I like the Wii.
I know, it's too bad we don't have one anymore.
More pipes, the better.
I guess.
So here's my thought. Let's talk through the logic of this. Is there any reason that something that comes from the nether that I wouldn't want to put through the grinder? I'm probably going to have this on Silk Touch, for the record. And I probably won't mind Netherrack, just as a thought. Netherrack will probably be auto-trashed. But everything else will keep. Is there anything else Oh, if you have a 13-year-old keyboard that just kind of finally just took a dump, just get
A
it.
13-year-old wireless one?
Yeah, just get a new one.
Well, I had, like I said, I had almost that exact same.
But yours was only like 2 months old.
Yeah. Well, it shouldn't have happened for sure, but
I would say it's replacement time if it's that old.
I cheated it and just moved the trash can out one went to furthest first.
Yep.
Cheated or
That's not cheated. That's logic.
logicked. Yes.
So we'll always try
Not
to go.
cheating.
It will always try to go to that other one before the other
right.
one.
It was the same. It was the same distance.
And you had a 50-50 chance for it to trash it before.
I feel but I feel like it worked every time before. But I'm just.
Well-
I'm not gonna.
It's you could have gotten a positive result. Like it is working properly, but it just could have just
Again
been
with our 2 times sampled.
exactly.
thing.
Exactly.
That
You
was
just had
probably it.
you had a non-complete sample, and now you got a larger sample, and you're like, it doesn't work. So there you go. Your dad has the flat keys. I had that for a while too, QB.
Oh,
and
I
hate the flat
those.
keys. Some people love it though. Some people just like they love that.
We have a bunch of them at work, and I don't.
Yeah, I don't like the flat keys either.
Give me a big, chunky, plicky. Blah, 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 blah. That's what I want. That's what I want out of my keyboard.
See,
A big, chunky, clicky keyboard.
here's my issue. If I say like nether or, right? If I just do like nether or, there's actually not that many. Huh.
I guess that's a plus.
I thought there were a lot more than this. Am I wrong?
It seems like there's a lot when you're in the nether.
If there's only this many, this is easy. No one else can see. Oh, right. Is there? Am I missing some?
Wizard Glick, did you have one of the ones that are split and you kind of had like one of those like they are nice. I will admit that those do like feel nice, but who else? I mean, I personally don't have to type that much, so
I have a personal like grudge. It has nothing to do with the keyboard or it's I had a guy at work that was like, have you ever worked with somebody that they always found a reason why they couldn't do their job?
Yes.
Whatever it might be, there's always a reason. This guy was that about his regular keyboard, right? He said, I'm getting carpal tunnel and I will sue the company for compensation damages if I don't get the ergonomic keyboard. So they special ordered him one of those things because he wasn't able to work. So that was his reason that, this is why I can't get this stuff done in time. Did the keyboard help it out? Nope.
I was gonna
Not
say
at all.
so he became like a really good worker after his keyboard
Yeah.
came
Oh
out.
yeah.
Right?
Everything
It was
changed
it
after
was really it was the keyboard, wasn't it?
after the ergonomic keyboard came in, right? I get the benefit. Don't get me wrong, but it was the way he approached it. It was like super aggressive.
No,
like,
no. It's all about how the person approaches it. I totally
I
agree
can't
with
do
that.
my job properly. This is why my numbers aren't the where we're supposed to be, and I'm going to sue the company for physical damages and stuff like that. And I'm just like, really, dude?
We could also talk about the absolute BS that is like production quotas as well, but
No, well, all right. No, I hear what you're saying, and I'm not going to discredit that. There's a very big negative side to that.
Yeah,
This
for
particular
sure.
case he was so much slower than every other person.
I believe you, and I've worked with those people too.
You know,
so
and
I
it was just
getcha.
like, and every time it would come up and like, hey, what can we do to get you to work a little better at your job? It'd always be like, oh, my fucking keyboard. Oh,
let me
well.
tell you.
Oh, well, the weird thing is, man, like this chair goes a little bit to the right, and it slows down my typing by like 30 words a minute, my chair is a little bit off.
Oh my god.
It was like that, right? Just
I
like,
believe that.
shut up, dude. So it has nothing to do with the benefit of that keyboard, but my mind has that
You have
story
that association
with those
I
things.
understand.
Yeah. And that's not to say anybody that has those keyboards that you fall in that category either, but it was the time and the place, Or you can tell stories about people berating tech support because they weren't getting what they wanted. Oh God, that's Oh, God. Oh, God. Get out.
My kitties! Almost unkillable.
I slid in the thing. Like, what the hell was that shit?
I forgot these go underneath.
Seriously, what was that shit? That was weird.
I'm scared. I'm not going down there.
My death message was, what was it? Almost unkillable?
Almost unkillable.
You survived 10 hours?
Good job.
Was processed by crushing wheels. So apparently there's a pixel in the front. Careful. It's not exactly safe.
I'm telling you, I'm not going over there. Scary over there, Raj.
Remove your shame. I think it has to do with the belt. I think the belt got me stuck on it or something. I was definitely in it. I can't. I guess maybe. It's like a pixel in the front. Anyway. Whoa, what is this? Oh, you get rewards for, like, living super long? What is this shit?
What?
What am I getting? I'm opening boxes. Right click to reveal the content. Did I get anything cool? Oh, it's this stuff.
What is it?
I get soul-bound books.
Oh. You die a lot. Here, would you like to keep your stuff?
Processed to death, man. Processed to death. It was horrible. Did you see it? It was awful.
All right, listen. I know. I knew you were going to do it. I knew you were going to do it.
Did you? You knew I was going to die in there?
Yep. No.
Did you pay the gas bill? Maybe you need to glass pane up your pain. Whoa.
Hey, Rod. Oh, shit.
I mean, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll slide into the crusher. That just sounds like a really horrible innuendo, right?
It really does.
Yeah, I'm just going to slide into my crusher.
I really wish you would try stop calling my vagina that.
Where have I heard something like that before? And it was something like completely nasty, when it was super out of context. I think you even said it. You'd be like,
I probably did.
I really wish you would stop referring to my vagina like that. I can't remember what it was, but it was I remember it being damn good, right?
Well, I am hilarious.
But that can't. But see, it's like, now we're telling the story of like the hilarity that
I know, and now we can't think of what it was.
I can't remember what it was.
I can't remember what it was either. Whoops.
So, do we want to wash our nuggets?
I mean, is there any advantage?
Yeah, I think we get. It looks
Cleaner
like we
nuggets?
get 9, and then there's a 50% chance of something a little extra. Little.
Is there a 50% chance that it's already raining?
And then if we already get the. Hermie strikes again. Is this a clip of us talking about a joke that we didn't even tell?
Or is that you saying grinder and me saying I wish
There you
you'd
go.
stop calling my vagina that?
Or the actual joke? That's the question.
Well, us talking about a joke that didn't exist, it doesn't probably make a really good clip.
That's kind of what I was asking.
Yeah. Fair question then, Raj. Fair question. I'm gonna make some more unbreaking panes, or like reinforcey panes, and see if I can put them on my slime lytra. You think we'll get any cinnamon buns if you mine the nether?
Yes. That's also the point.
I hope so.
All right, I guess we make our system now. And hope for the best. All right, so we're going to go to refined storage.
I mean, how refined is it really, though?
Not very.
Okay.
Just slightly with silicones. All right, I need nether quartz. How much nether quartz do we get? Hopefully a lot. We do. Thank you, bees!
Yay! They're so useful.
I need to automate this damn thing.
Which one? Which damn thing? Gonna make a system that cooks your kelp? It does kind of sound dirty.
It does sound dirty. We're all about the innuendos tonight, I tell you what. I think I'll just do like a pretty simple hotbar.
I think you just said. I like how you just said like a Hank Hill statement without the Hank Hill accent.
Oh,
You're like,
no.
we're doing this. I tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
I did an import bus though.
All aboard.
You know it, baby. This one's known as the importer.
The Vandalay.
If I do it this way. No, you jerk. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Oh, come on. Don't be like that.
Come on.
Pass the cook time of all recipes. I like when that happens.
I like when that happens too. That's a useful thing to have.
All right, you're going to go here. And then the importer's going to go here. All right. And then that'll go back in there, and that'll go back in there. And
Vandalay Industries.
That should do the thing. And then we're going to do just a two-banger. Bang, bang. Ooh, do we have room? Yes, we do.
Bang, bang.
He shot me down. Bang, bang. And then we want some pipes. Zzz. And then just a couple of these bad boys here.
Yeah, no regular pipes with S's in here.
No.
We have the cool pipes with the Z.
That's how you know they're cool, is when they have a Z in them.
They're so cool that they should have the remember the 90s drink cups that had like the big teal squiggle and the smaller purple squiggle. That's how cool those are.
Agreed.
I like how we said bang bang and we all had different songs.
You know what? I'm in.
A lot of banging tunes.
A lot of bangers in chat right now, I'll tell you what.
I mean, Love Shack is we already know what Love Shack's about. Tin Roof Rusted, it's obvious.
Now we have a matching chest to go with it. Look at that. Oh, it's just, I mean, come on.
What?
Look at
What?
that. Look at that. That's just, that's just nice.
It's a whole stack of obsidian right in our base.
Big stack of obsidian. Just awesome.
Just a whole stack. Is this for things that we need to cook in a manual fashion?
This would be things that we need to cook in a manual fashion. Hang on a second, though.
There's a whole lot of shiny rabbit's feet right here.
Yes, unfortunately there is. There we go. And then I go like that, and then go like that. And then that should... Uh-oh. Is this thing smart? Chat, please tell me it's smart.
I mean, how smart?
It's dumb.
Aww.
Oh. I don't want to play no more. You already broke the darn car. Cogwheel the upper left furnace.
Oh, that's how you make it smart.
We can make it smart. Ooh, I like.
I forgot those had that.
Yeah, I did too.
I actually wasn't
Obviously.
sure if that was one of the obsidian furnaces or not. No. Ooh, that was close.
All right, so we're gonna cogwheel this one, and then fuel import. No, all these are gonna be. Oh wait, does it auto pull? Oh well, I don't even need the fucking pipe then, do I?
Sure don't.
It's got an auto pull, baby. Oh, let's just double check that it does.
Yeah,
let's double
better
check that it
test
does.
it. Better
All right,
test
let's
it.
take this out first. Let's just do always off. Okay, just in case I got to redo it. So if I do this and say top is input, and then it's going to be auto input true, auto output false. Yeah, I don't need to. Yeah, okay, that works.
So anything you put in that obsidian chest, in theory, will get cooked.
Oh, it just pulled the whole fucking stack. Let's go. All right,
All right,
cool.
solved. Smart chest, huh? I like the iron or smart furnace. I like the iron furnaces mod. I'm a fan. Everything I've seen, I like.
So anything you put in there will get auto cooked, and it goes back into the system. So, bing, bing, bing.
Sweet.
All right, so we got that problem solved, friends. Solved. Next phase of the problemos is going to be... Oh, right, refined storage. Making our secondary system.
If we put these... don't think I've heard this song in a while. I like this one.
It's a bop, man.
This has a drawer controller, right? Yeah, it does. If we put the trees somewhere nearby, they'll probably be connected, right? As long as they're part of this drawer system?
Yeah, technically you probably put them like right on top of this thing.
Okay.
And then it'd be good.
Oh.
The only thing is that it has to be locked. If it's not locked, then this will pump. It'll put other things in it.
We don't want that.
So as long as it's locked, then yeah, it should be fine.
I love that it repairs
With slimy balls?
slime. So I'm gonna make sure I plant one of those too, so we have plenty of ender slime. But I'm also gonna reinforce it and eventually make it unbreaking when we have enough netherite to do so. Then we'll have to figure out what the best kind of gear is. Oh, it just spilled. Oh my god.
What?
I said what the best kind of gear is, Rush. Did you say you wanted to do an oak tree so we can have apples?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Do you have a drawer for apples, though?
We can.
Because I want to get a large number of apples, and a 1/4 of a drawer is not a lot, you know?
Well, we'll make a whole one then for apples.
All right.
Are you ready to fire?
All right, so that'll never have a problem again. It will cook all of our things that we need, and it will not complain the entire time.
Never.
And wear its lazy pants. All right, next we are going to make ourselves this guy. Awesome. Now we're going to make probably a few more of these. And we need to make a grid. The grid. I'll make a couple of those guys. And a couple of these guys. It's stretch. But is it instrumental? I don't know.
I don't know either. I know Luis, he's a core memory for me. 1, 2, 3, let's rock.
I said it when I heard that.
Stretch.
I was like, I tried to think in my mind, like, how old was he? You know?
Well, he's on the show from 71 to 2016, so
Math.
yeah. That's
A long time. 81. That's a pretty long life.
he definitely, you know, meant a lot to a bunch of kids, so.
Oh, for sure. All right, there's the there's the controller. Then we need a grid, I guess. I guess technically we don't need a grid, but, you know, probably better if we do.
Your mom needs a grid.
Oh, my mom is a grid. And I guess we did a bunch of storage things, right?
Do you have any sky slime tree saplings? I don't see any in here. Oh, probably in that stupid drawer I just put down. Oh my god. I'm losing my mind.
What's a multiple of 9, like in the 50s? 54? Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Guitar.
I have to ask the question. Multiple melanoma? Damn.
Myeloma.
Myeloma? Melanoma? Myeloma.
Myeloma is a cancer of the, I thought we had a sky slime tree. I don't think we did now. I'm afraid to go get one personally. Myeloma is a cancer of the, like, neural fibers, I think. Alright, let's test my sky slime, yeet abilities. Ready?
Sky sign need ability.
Or not sky slime. Let's test my slime sling. The answer is fail. So far, 0 for 1.
Not great, Bob.
Not. How's Hermia getting up on top of this thing? Not great, Bob. Damn it. 0 for 2. Let's try again. Woo! You know what's fun? Is when you
Bouncing
hit-
here and there and everywhere
when
like
you-
gummy bears.
When you hit something, it like totally throws off your trajectory. Woo! Like that. How did Hermia end up in the
Mob farm?
in the mob farm? Exactly. Yeah, but I can parkour up there now. Haha! I did not hear about that Hambo.
Showed your age with that comment. Which one? Which comment?
Yeah. Gummy bears?
Oh, gummy bears?
I thought you were gonna say the one that Hambo just said.
That new Muppet Show Disney Plus is working on. It centers around creatures around Dr. Teeth and Electric Mayhem's efforts to make their first album. Wow, that's actually... You know, I'm kind of down. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of down. I'm kind of in for it, you know? Oh, you're in for it, buddy.
You'd watch the Muppet Show with me? If it was...
I feel like you're saying this is like, oh my God, you're actually watch the Muppet Show with me.
Yeah, but would you?
Yes, and also fart too. Oh,
Well, I
gummy
know
bears.
that.
Muppets do a mad cover of Bohemian Rhapsody.
They do lots of good covers.
I like 50
this-
Ways to Leave Your Lover personally.
I like the one when Buddy Rich played with himself. I mean, Animal did a drum battle with Buddy Rich.
Yeah. You like the one when Buddy Rich played with himself, huh?
That's funny because he played both parts.
I know.
Can you sleep so I don't have to get down from here?
Where are you here? Where's your...
I'm on top of the drawers. I'm king of the world.
I showed mine by understanding your comment. True. If you recognize and understand the commitment... Why do I have a drawer in my inventory?
I probably broke one when I was next to you.
Do you know what I'm going to say, Herms, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, what do you think I'm going to say?
You're gonna say do this away from the system first so you can put stuff in it?
No,
Oh.
that's actually not what I'm going to say. I love the look, but now I just want trees.
You want a whole row.
I want it all the way across.
You want a whole row.
I want a whole row of trees now.
Well, here, give me a shrimp.
And then we could almost make like like a roof that like the trees are just sprouting on the top there. That'd be so cool. Oh, that would be cool. I like that idea. I like that idea quite a bit.
Oh, I know why.
Huh?
I didn't put any axes in there so they're not chopping down.
Well, they got to have some axes if they're going to chop some trees.
I guess that you're right about that.
All right, so
Yeah.
that is that. And then we can put the discs in here.
We don't have any sky slime, huh?
And we are good to go. All right, cool. Then I need to have an importer.
Importer, exporter. Oh,
With
yeah.
some sort of ender chest. And I kind of want to monitor it. So I kind of think I want to put it over here. Axes of Evil. I think you could even put like the worst axe ever in there, and it doesn't matter. I feel like in the future they probably should have like some semblance of axe durability loss to make it a
Yeah.
little fair, but you know.
To be fair. Okay, so we want trees all along the top, huh? Okay.
Wait a minute. Does RF Tools have
cats make sounds when I take damage. Really weird, Raj.
I don't know, Herbie. I don't know.
Really weird, Raj.
I don't know that you have interdimensional item travel with RF tools. Or do you? Tenacious D is playing back home this September and I have to buy tickets for them. 4-day rock festival. Nice. Yo, what's up, Smoke Ace? How you doing?
Hey, Smoke Ace.
The street light that beams in your window that annoys the crap out of me seems to be out. There's not much you could do about that either. I remember.
No, there's nothing.
There was a nice sort of iridescent glow to street lamps, and then like a while, and it happened at our old house too because we had one right in front of our house. They came by and put these like daylight LEDs in it, and it was just like, holy shit, man, that was crazy.
That is not what I wanted to do with that.
There's definitely going to be more that comes out. Yes, there is. As a joke, make a version that uses cheese instead of axes because it's sharp cheddar.
Boo.
See what you got going on there. I don't know if I like it, but I see what you got going on there. Some cities will come out and put a shield in the light so they don't shine. Not ours. Not ours. So I guess we're going to have to use Ender Chest for this.
So we're limited to how fast the ender chests go? Which I don't know how fast that is.
Actually, I think at the end of the day, the limiting factor of this is going to be how much power we give it. So, and that might actually be a good thing.
Noted.
Okay, yeah, I think we'll do that.
I feel like daylight LEDs are good in certain situations.
Yeah. You either love them or hate them. I love them for the most part, but I do also like nighttime, right? Like, I like the look of nighttime. Like, a street at night
Sure.
is like, it's almost picturesque. It's got a little bit of cinematic look to it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I feel like the daylight LEDs and this, like, super harsh direct light is just very not nighttime, right? Yeah, it lights it up better. Well, not even better. It just lights it up whiter, I guess. Because you could get, like, warmer LED lights that are, like, incandescent bulbs, right? You guys know where York, PA is? Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
It's, like, right over there. That's where your old phone exchange was delivered today? Oh,
Yep.
really? Yeah.
That is within driving distance.
Yeah, it's
easily.
very close. Elm lives there, too. We haven't seen Elm in quite some time. I hope he's doing okay.
He was working pretty hard last time we talked to him. All right, let's figure out some type of trees we want.
Yeah. Everything but acacia, maybe. Just gonna put that
Yeah? Everything but? Yeah.
right. Look, just throwing that out. You know, just an idea, just a concept. But
Tossing it out there?
just gonna toss that one out there. All right. So let's come up with a color of wool that would look delicious on our mining operations.
All right, so we have oak.
Let's do got oak. So all acacia. No. How else do you know when you have to be home without the orange glow of the streetlights? Exactly. It's still daylight out, Dad. I don't need to be home yet. Put them LED daylight bulbs in.
All right, I'm going to fly over toward the jungle and see if I can get any jungle saplings.
What color says mining? Mining operations. A gray?
I was going to say a gray or like a yellow and black striped. Okay.
Yellow and
Raj,
black will
I
work.
think I figured. Uh-oh.
What?
I think I might have gotten the zoom thing figured out.
Oh, really? Do tell, because it's
Okay.
been perplexing the out of my brain. All right.
Okay. Well, watch me Watch me do this real quick. Jump, jump. Let everything load in.
Next frame here.
Flip. Okay. This is when I hit sprint.
That seems normal.
Well, when I did it last time, it was like...
I'm just getting different results at different times.
Yeah, I am
and
too now.
that's what's like driving my brain crazy.
Last time I just flew over here and it was like consistently giving me big zoomies every time I pressed my sprint key.
Right.
And I was like, oh, that must be what it is. And it might be that, and it might just be lagging.
I feel like there's been times where it just kind of shot me forward, though. Actually, how's my elytra looking? Oh, my elytra's broke. That's why I wasn't sliding anymore, guys.
Oh, okay. That'll do it.
I broke it. Oh, no, I broke it. No, Pat, you did it. All right, phantom membranes.
Well, ew, there's one of those gross bamboo creepers. Fuck off, dude.
Yeah, no good on that.
I really hate those.
Hard pass, buddy. Hard pass. All right, let's get this guy.
That's going to be a no from me, dog.
Unbreaking 3. Let's go. I'll hit that up. Let me just eat some gummy bears. No!
You got a set of bike lights with cameras in them today? That's... Look at Barbarian living in the future.
I got panic basket. I right-clicked with my elytra on the chest, and I thought it went in the chest, but no, it went on me. Right. Because that's how that works now.
Would you care for a date? How about next Thursday? I just got a date like from a jungle tree.
How about a little unbreaking soulbound? Y'all down with that? Oh.
That's kind of loud. Tree.
That one was like W space.
Playing Dead by Daylight with a good player. Well, it wasn't me. We actually played a little bit of Dead by Daylight when it first came out.
We played a little bit more than just a little, I think.
Yeah, we played quite a bit.
Until I started to get upset and mad. It's a great game. It's very fun.
Raj doesn't like the fact that you have to like, screw over other people to win
No.
the game.
No. It's not that you have to do that. It's that you're rewarded for doing that. So you're always going to have some players that screw over the fellow survivors so they can get more points.
I left here to get trees with like a broken mattock because I'm really, really smart.
Do you have any slime on it?
That one is not upgraded, so I'm going to be doing that when I come back. Maybe making an excavator.
Remember, I work at Home Depot, and I know the full rainbow of white from vintage, amber orange to sterile hospital daylight blue. Yes, you do.
You're familiar with the paint chips?
What's April 20th, 1969? What was that in reply to?
I don't know.
You've confused me, Snake. What does this date? What does this date symbolize?
Raj goes all beautiful mind on you. It's like, what? What does it mean? What does it mean? All right.
Oh, Hermie, give me a date. Oh.
Oh.
Just random. You're just throwing out dates.
How about next Thursday?
How about next Thursday?
How about next Thursday? I gotta go with the Sheriff of Rottingham on that one. A green heart log. I actually hate the name of that.
Green heart log.
Yeah, that's what Tinkers name their their green wood.
Green heart log.
Yeah, I don't like it. All right, I'm gonna make a, what is this thing called? A broad axe. I want a broad axe. Yes. Timber. All right, I'm gonna make the binding out of the green hearts. And then I'll make the, maybe, do we have any more Invar in here? Or Electrum? Is Electrum the one that gives you the experiences?
Electrum?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to give it on to another deuce. Let's go. Thank you very much, Eon. Really appreciate that. It does go a long way, guys. We did miss the sub goal yesterday.
Thank you,
it's
Eon.
super crucial that we do, keep
That
up
is
with it.
amazing.
And we appreciate that very, very much, man.
We do. We appreciate it very much. Oh, way to go. Way to go, Tinkers. You are perfect in every way.
Thank you for dropping the deuces! Indeed. Okay, so we have that one there. Guess what we really just need is like an ender chest. I'm just kind of like, I think it'll be fine.
Be fine. It'll be fine. Everyone appreciates a good deuce.
Everybody appreciates a good deuce. It's true.
I'm not gonna go after Sky Slime Sapling, and here's why. I don't have my textures again.
Oh.
So I'm going to avoid.
Oh, wow. That's really something.
I'm going to avoid the inevitable crashing.
I do kind of like that this is a solid block.
Wow, that's really something.
Meme it up, Cheyenne. Meme it up. Let's do it.
You guys are so funny. A tough handle for a tough man. All right. Let's make a tool.
Pipes.
Zzz.
My kitties. Ow, my kitties. I will say, although I enjoy the flight, it is quite difficult to control.
What, the jetpack thing?
Attention streamer, it is now time to play ads.
I forgot about that one. That's so good.
I did too. I'm like, what the fuck is that sound?
It's a notification to remind me to play ads and somebody redeems your reward. And I'll fart as well. Thank you very much for that. Do appreciate that, guys.
We'll take our 8 cents. We'll spend it on gas.
Okay, so let's just double check this. It'll pull that in and it goes into the system, right? Oh my god. Did you see what it just did to me? I like flew up and it was like, it threw me into the wall.
Well, Raj. Quick and throw in the wall so much.
Jesus. I did not press forward or lean down at all. That did not go in the system, by the way. Oh, yeah, it did. Never mind.
By the way.
Okay. So.
I'm flying. Ooh, cool. Raj's dogs are meowing.
My dogs are meowing?
You know how people say that.
Oh, my dog, like my
You go, like your dogs are barking? Yeah.
My dogs are barking.
Yours meow.
They definitely do. They definitely meow. That's pretty sweet. I like that automated system. Okay. Next phase. We need to have a way to export all the ores to be processed, but we also need to blow them.
We sure do.
I think we're going to blow our ores, chat. What do you guys think?
We should.
Question, though,
Not
is like,
blow. Blow.
if I go Crusher... All right, Wesley, show me your recipes. This isn't going to work.
Is your jaw up for it?
All of these have their own, like, thing, right? They do. That one doesn't. Oh, man.
Does it
Okay, so it's going to
become-
be a secondary thing, huh?
It becomes very separate-y then when you do that.
Nope, see, this one doesn't. Lead doesn't. But can I wash it? Yes, but do you season? I think we're just going to cook them. I think we're just going to fire them up. it'll probably be the best way to get all the potentia things, right? Get some lozenges. Yeah, I know. I know. I got you, buddy. The hell's that?
The hell's what?
Vibranium ore.
I think it's related. It's like one step below all the modium, I think.
Looks like a cracked brain.
My noggin! Holy shit. Oh my god, it's a whole herd of platypi! Another seals!
Like it or not, this is going to have to be 2 separate systems.
Do we have any marine biologists in the chat?
Do you worry about that? Does it just tickle the tonsils, or is it more of a palate cleanser?
This looks biologically incorrect to me, but I do not know very much.
What, seals?
But they're not in the water. They're like chilling on the sand.
They do that sometimes. Do we have is anybody here a marine biologist?
Exactly. Thank you. I was hoping somebody would pick up on that. Speaking of making dated references, yes, we're going to quote Seinfeld. Do they? Did anybody see the TikTok with a little girl and the seal? Mommy, look, a seal, I think these are seals. This says seal. Do they chill in the... Well, see, the water's all the way over there, though. I mean, fair enough. It's a beach biome, so we'll let it slide, but...
The beach biome.
It seems incorrect.
Whoa, dude. You got to be careful with seals. I mean, given that statement, I don't know why I wouldn't be careful with a seal. If I ride them hard, then they'll blow. What?
Yo.
So then you don't want to be careful with them?
There's a sea beat?
Of course there's a sea beat.
Sea beat.
Oh, sea beat. I thought you meant like the Navy.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like I mean the Navy, but sea beat. It sounds like something that SpongeBob would eat, of course.
Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. It's been a minute, chat. And by a minute, I mean, okay.
Tina, fire!
I do this to Link. Right?
It seems like we have a decent amount of jungle, but...
No, I fucked up, didn't I?
Are there spruces? Are there spruces in the Mediterranean forest?
Used to connect to dimensional cells. Link 1.
We're gonna fly south and find out. Oh, after we bust out the old sleeping bag.
I smell burning from Raj. Well, does anybody else remember how to do this? This was a really, really strange one, though, because you had to, like... It's a non-intuitive box thingy that's like, if you put it in that one, yeah, it's a bad news, but you gotta like, put it in that one first.
You have to click the correct one. I remember...
Okay, that unlinked it.
I remember the fact that you have to do it in a specific way, but I don't remember in which order. Sorry.
That's link 8. Is that what I need to do now? Is it like... All right, hold up. I guess we could just test it out if I do this. Okay, there it is. Okay. I think... maybe?
Let's land and let things load in.
Or not.
Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco has floating platforms for the sea lions to bask on. Before they put the platforms out, the sea lions sometimes commandeered small boats and sank them. Sounds like Minecraft. Actually, exactly like Minecraft. You looted this Acacia Village, right?
I think so, yeah. I'd be out sensing something a little off. Put one at the top and then put the second one in the link box. It's funny to watch them sink small boats. Probably not for the boat owner.
Yeah. Not if it's your fucking boat. God damn it, fucking seals. I got spruce.
So why do we have the bottom box if that just unlinks it? So I put it in the top one for... No. Okay. And then I do that.
So we can find some dark oak, maybe?
I'm feeling like this doesn't work, chat. Like, what am I doing wrong? All right. I remember this being funky, but once you get it, then you're like, you got it. It's just,
Yeah.
it's just been it's been a minute.
I remember it also being funky because remember we have to do it in a specific order.
Is there a book? I
Or
don't
a
think for this one.
tools? I think the book says get good if I remember correctly. It doesn't. Whoa! Look at this thing. In my hunt for saplings, I found this cool... Ah! I landed in the middle of a bunch of villagers first. Hello, friends. There's a house in it. Look at this. Gosh, look. There's a house.
Put the second card in link box. This one here. All right, hold up. I mean, I will.
The village path literally goes down there.
Do it all in the same cube. Okay, got it. So,
It's scary down here.
card, pull card out. No, wrong. Card. Wait, what?
Not quite. Oh, nope.
I took the wrong card out. Okay. So, bam. Take that card out? No, that was wrong as well. Bam. Take that card out. Leave that one in. Then do that. Okay. I think we got it. Okay. I think this is it. All right, so if I do this and it powers it up and then repowers it up. Yes. Okay, we got it. Chat. We got it.
Yay!
Oh, brain, oh man. See, I see what I'm talking about? That one does not make a lot of sense. That one is not super self-explanatory there.
No, those don't make a lot of sense.
All right, now we need to get the builder, and we got to make our cards. I swear to God, game, if you have done some weird shit with this. Shape card, all right, so far so good.
Swear to God.
All right, here we go. We're going to go Soak Touch Quarry. Shape card, Shape Quarry. Clearing Soak Quarry. No. This one.
By the way, Raj, you know how they have this cool hat? I just met a Mason villager, and he was gonna give me, instead of like 10 clay balls for an emerald, he was gonna give me an emerald for 5 clay balls.
Whoa.
I know. I know.
Well, Hermie, I hope you're kind of ready.
For clay balls?
It does kind of make sense. You could try to argue all that all day, Mecca. That is not self-explanatory. I know.
Once you know how to do it, it makes sense.
Yeah, once you know how to do it, it makes sense. But it does not like hold card here, link with other card. And then when you put it in the other spot, it like resets it every single time, which is kind of a pain in the ass too.
See, he's gonna sell me an unbreaking iron sword for only 2 emeralds. Look at this. This hat is paying for itself over again.
I love it.
I don't need any of this stuff. I don't need iron. I don't need bread. But have a great day, villagers.
I want Wither Skelly spawners. Spawner.
Have you seen any dark oak trees anywhere?
Yeah, but I can't remember where. Wither Skelly.
This is that creepy guy.
And yeah, guys, if yeah, sub goal guys would be great.
I know. I got that for free. That was the joke, Hubie. Hey, Bach Cholo. Yes, if anybody has any Bezos bucks lying around or
what?
I didn't mean to accidentally JFK all over the place.
You JFK'd all over the place there.
I don't need bread and books. I don't. It's a cool looking house, though. I need bread and circuses. Do we have a smithing table? We do, right?
A what now?
A smithing table?
Well, we do.
Alright, well, I found one, so I'm gonna steal it. Axe?
What is that? You guys see this happening to me all the time. Fly 3 blocks up, smack into a wall. Like, what is that?
Oh, making a... doing a JFK impression, John F. Kennedy. Alright, well, I'll come home. Just wanted to see if I could find it, that last dark oak sapling. I don't have any birch either, I don't think, actually. More seals hidden in the... What is this? Seagrass? Oh my god, there's seals everywhere! So many seals.
We've at least slowed them down, right?
What did we slow down?
The spawners, for God's sakes. All right, I'm going to put these guys in there now. I'm sure nothing possibly could go wrong, right?
Absolutely not, Raj.
Oh, God.
Oh, Gad.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Get out our silky boys. Oh, boy. Get blown, mother trucker!
Oh, it's totally nighttime stuff.
1.
Stuff your BS.
1, 2, 3. Up. One, 2, 3.
Raj?
I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
Raj, what
Yep.
was that sound?
I honestly don't know. Okay, now we're going to turn this off. Oh, God. I think it was some sort of, like, earthen being. Earthen creature.
Oh, my God.
Okay, here comes the Wither Skellies. All right, cool.
Yes! It sounds nogginy to me. Let's say hi to Dude today, everybody.
Okay, now we need to make some more drawers over here, though. So I need to... What's up with dude?
Friendly gesture!
Friendly gesture! All right, there's a wither skull. Wither bone.
I don't...
Skull fragment. Werewolves in London. I'm going to need some more thingies, I think.
Thingies?
Yes. Oh, wow. Also supply of coal. Let's...
Oh, yeah! Catchphrase!
I'm kind of getting a little tired of getting my head smacked. It's like, hey, I'm just going to fly real quickly over. Bam! All over and over again, man. He's an underpaid and overworked wolf that works at Amazon. A werewolf. Oh, God.
The werewolf only wants to sell you stuff. You know what bothered me, actually, since we're talking about Amazon, just real quick. I'm not going to go into a big diatribe or anything, but a Prime truck... I passed a Prime truck, I think it was on the highway the other day.
Before you go on with the story, do you have the key?
I do.
I
Sorry.
need it.
I'm sorry that I walked away with the key.
You cannot walk away with the key.
I do have extra saplings now, though.
I like that.
I got jungle and spruce, so that's good.
Please tell me this still works, chat. Please tell me it does. Anyway, go on with your Amazon story.
So I passed a Prime van, and it said, something. It was some sort of slogan like "may cause happiness" or "contents may cause happiness."
Yeah.
And I'm like, it doesn't surprise me coming from Amazon, but I'm like, that's exactly what I feel like we need to get away from.
What?
Happiness is consumerism, right?
Oh. Well, I have to say that I think it's going to be much more than just the Amazon truck. That the truth is that we do get an endorphin rush from it. So
Exactly.
but we get endorphin rushes from a lot of sources as well. From the internet, from the, from getting likes. Like somebody drops us subs. That's always a thing.
I mean, that is true.
Big endorphin rush there. You know what I'm saying?
From hearing Raj's fart hat go off.
Right, little dopamine.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, it has not gone unnoticed, my friend. You have an ADD brain has figured out to remind one of our ADD brains of something a day later.
You were right.
Most impressive, friend.
Yes. Good thinking. Good thinking.
All right, I think this is going to be good. I don't know that there's anything else, so let's just ignore that shit and start pulling.
I will try to remember that in 5 minutes when after I have to finish what I'm doing with these saplings before I forget. All right, dirt. Here, let's get some dirt over here. We don't need 64 dirts, but...
Oh, wait. That probably needs to have a thing. Okay. Anything else? As Hermie would say, question the second. You think this will ever catch up?
I'm not saying like there are things that you need and there are things to help your mental health. I'm not saying anything negative about that. I'm saying more like
No, she's saying is that it's not so much that you do get endorphin rush. I don't think she's arguing that point. It's the advertising to say you need to have more endorphin rush by ordering more shit.
Right. That's exactly it. Thank you. Thanks as always to Raj for translating my brain.
Turn down my Hermie translator there for a second. Oh, it made it. It got it. It got it. It caught up. It caught up. I don't think there's anything else that I want from this stuff, though, really. It looks like, all right, we're getting skull fragments, multiple kinds of bones, coal, and noggins. So let's go.
Noggin, bro?
I think that's where we want to go.
Okay. I don't want all these beehives to go in there. I just want, one.
So I have some news.
News? What's news?
Well, it's going to involve an adventure of some sort.
It is.
The adventure of some sort is, you have to kill a wither.
Let's do it. That sounds fun.
We got to kill the wither, Hermie. Hence why I was going with the wither noggins there. Already got 10. Just saying.
Nice.
Just saying. Already got 10.
Question the 8th and 9th.
Yeah. Yep. What you want?
Yep. Can I use diamonds to make... no, it doesn't matter. Never mind. I keep thinking that the durability matters for these stupid things.
No, it does not.
Never mind them. I'm just going to use plain old iron.
16.5, there's a mod called Sword that adds boost with keybind in the direction you are flying. I feel like some mods add something similar. Here's the thing, though, right? Like, I would agree with you completely, but I fly up, all right? I'm holding space. I let go of space. That time I drop straight down. All right. So I'm going to go up and hold W slightly. Nothing. I fell straight down. I'm going to hold up and W a little more. Same thing. Up. Hold W. Now I'm flying.
Well, I feel like I can only speak for America. But I feel like in a lot of ways we've become limited in our interaction with friends, family, and neighbors. And there's been a lot of fear and separation. And I feel like there's a little social interactions or like little tiny hits of endorphins, you know?
There. That was it. Did you see it?
Did you see it?
And again, that happened again.
Yes.
I touched nothing. I touched no keyboard, no mouse.
It is like Ariel Dolphin's grace.
Did you see it? It's bothering me because it's inconsistent.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it'll throw me, it'll literally slam my head into the wall.
Poor Raj.
It's really starting to hurt my noggin,
Poor Raj
okay?
with his noggin.
It's like Ariel Dolphin's Grace. Exactly like Ariel Dolphin's Grace.
Hey Raj.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Can you lock these drawers so I can move them eventually?
Key's back in the system, my friend.
All right.
See, I put it back when I'm
I didn't do that. My bad.
I put things back in the system when I'm done with them.
I don't always.
I noticed.
You know,
what?
you could just calm the fuck down.
You could just realize I'm just busting your balls ever so slightly as I slam my head in the wall again. Oh my god!
I do realize this.
Oh, my head hurts so bad. I mean, I don't know what people are talking about. The brain damage.
These slime helmet. There are slime skulls, and I'm not 100% sure what they do. So if anyone knows what the slime skulls are for, like I read about them in the book, and I still don't know what they do.
Forget the slime boots. The slime helmet at this point. I know.
Noggin.
So I feel like this isn't very fast.
I think there's a load in the dryer. Are they for your head? Are they for? Do I make a slime skull to put on my own noggin? Is that what it is?
Perhaps.
Wait, did you just light up the fucking wither skelly spawners? We already have 800 coal. Yay!
What?
We already have 800.
That's not from that, is it? No way.
I don't know what else it would be from, Raj. We were almost out of coal earlier today. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take a stack of this. I'll go mine some later.
We're gonna need. No, we actually don't.
I.
If you want to upgrade that to get more, we don't need void upgrades because they'll just go in the trash, right?
Where? Which?
Oh, on the mob farm, front of the mob farm.
Oh, it doesn't go. It doesn't go in here.
What?
It doesn't go in here.
What? That's the coal that we would process. Yes, would go in there. So we still need that, but it's the one that's over here that's going up right now.
I didn't know there was any of it. Okay,
So
upgrade.
We have like separate systems.
Got it.
So there's like this one over here, and then there's that one over there. There's literally 3 separate drawer systems that we have going on right now.
The meat one's gonna go away, right?
Yeah, this one could go away, but the only thing that's doing right now for us is rabbit's foots, because we had some requests for those.
We
from
did.
Somebody.
That was me.
Was it you?
It was me.
Well, I'm going to go take my break because it is a little bit over time, actually.
Yup.
And put you on the main there, Herms.
All right, well, let's go upgrade the coal one.
And then I think we're almost ready to start setting up our mining operations.
Yay!
We have a grinder going, which is awesome. A grinder's going nice. We had a system set up for it. We have RF tools to transfer
We
power.
don't have a drawer for it.
Drawer for what?
The coal.
Yes, we do. You just can't see it. I would fly away and come back.
First, a big...
Yes, the size appropriate. It's an appropriate size.
I don't think we're getting any of that graves dust either. I don't even know if it's still there. Maybe it's not there.
It's gone. Figure you could go for Tinder account, not a grinder account. I mean, you know, you gotta keep your options open, Snake. You know.
Connection.
All right, I will be ready.
I wonder if those are. I think those are dark oaks. Whoa, where am I flying to? Oh shit. I think I just flew into a pirate ship. Grinder has all the hot ores in your area. I don't think I drank enough water today. Oh, there they are. Look at that. So much coal. Does it need to seem like a speed boost? It's exactly what Eon said. It's like Ariel Dolphin's Grace. It's like all of a sudden... It's like all of a sudden you get like a... If we're talking about the same thing, about the flight thing, like all of a sudden you get like a sprint boost, kind of, and it like, it makes you go faster and like makes your field of vision crazy. How are we doing over here? Well, the wax thing worked, so that's good. So much gold. I'm gonna have to start putting the gold bees away, like no joke. They're too productive. Let's see these bees. How are we doing over here, these bees? Yeah, I'm gonna put one of the gold bees away, I think. Sorry, friend. Do I have any empty bee cages? Probably not. But I did find some on my journeys. Ah, got him. Ah, got him. Let's get that bucket of honey out of there. Oh, I have one thing, another quartz. Okay, fine. Hot ores. like in the boat. The best kind of boats have hot ores. You gonna start 3D printing shoes? On or off auto climb ladder as part of client tweaks. Let's look. Let's look. Controls. Auto climb ladder. Let's scroll. Let's scroll. Disable step assist and hide offhand item is what I see for client tweaks. Hello, adorable little ender bee. Look! 45 ender comes. You're such a good bee. You're such good bees. Look at them. Seriously, though. The gold bees are just... They're, for some reason, those guys, like, bred crazy productively. That's how Prismarine B is doing. 34 Prismarine. Good job, little buddy. Gross, who needs auto ladder in Minecraft? You know what they need? A better ladder sound, if you ask me. Get out of here, gold. Well, my bees are so productive. Look at them go. I love them. Hey, blazing bee. Your hive's back this way. Back here. No, I can't wait until I can get like the that automated thing going. That'll be awesome.
Welcome to Sector 12B.
Whee! Mind my slideshow, Jesus. FPS 8.
Cool.
Cool.
How's that next slide there, Hermie? How's it going? All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Your flying bee mount is inside. And I just took a screenshot because it looks so good. All right,
Where is he?
to the corner.
Aw.
Right over here. Now he's outside. These are the perils of when we have no roof.
They are, but if we have a slime sling, we can just yeet right out, so that part's fun.
Yeah, flying out is nice though. I do like that part of it. All right, I did figure out a little flaw in my plan, so I have to
Oh
fix
no.
And enjoy your stay.
that. Oh, all right,
I
we're in.
don't think these need beehives because these don't give us any fruit or anything, so.
But I could just put on the back. But these here. Yep, that'll work. All right, pipes in the back. Pipes in the back! And then we go like that, and then we put the chest here. So we have our monitoring chest right there. It's nice.
It's
And
nice.
then we'll grab ourselves the old thingamabobber like this, and I'll fart while I do it. 'Cause that's the kind of feller I am. Nearest first, and then we're gonna do trash cans, but we want to bind things to them. How's the adventuring going, Herms?
Oh, I found jungle and spruce.
Okay.
I did not find birch nor whatever the other thing was.
Birch nor the other thing. Dark oak?
Yeah, that's it. Dark oak.
Filter. Whitelist. Perfect.
Wind advisory. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Good evening, Credstick. How you doing?
Hi, Credstick.
Do you want to do the wither before or after?
How ready are we to do the wither?
Pretty
Pretty gosh darn ready?
Yeah, pretty close. W sand. I don't know about that. Woo! Going a little bit too ham here. Uh-oh.
Oh, these grow cocoa beans. Now that's interesting. The jungle saplings grow cocoa beans.
Really? Actually, that makes sense. Rooted sand. Huh?
Wow.
What? Using cheat, I didn't... Wait, what are you talking about, Sean? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Oh, right. I forgot. We're playing modded, so we fly around, and people go, oh, my God, look, they're cheating. I forgot.
Oh,
hello.
I feel like these aren't actually, like, filtering down into the things below them. Like, I feel like the bonsai pots are not working as intended. They're all collecting inside the pot.
Are they locked?
This one is not.
Oh, you need a hopper. Upgrade.
Oh. Do I just right click a hopper in there?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I did not know that.
It's actually a thing. You need a hopper.
Oh shit, we just had
A wee bit of Dennis in there.
No, you were called Dennis.
Oh, I didn't know you were called Dennis.
Look at that. You guys know what the fuck's up. I did not know that.
And now you know. And knowing is half the battle.
Oh god, I almost accidentally made a cooking pot because we were out of chests.
Whoa. That would have been, 1, 2, 3.
Unsavory, would you say? I would say. How many chests do I want to make? Let's make 16. That sounds like a good number.
How do we feel about this? You think gonna work? You're showing your age again. I know, I do all the time. Every time I get carded at the beer distributor.
What are you gonna do? Like, just...
Actually, I don't get carded at the beer distributor. I get carded when you go to the convenience store to buy like a 6-pack or something.
Yeah, they'll get you every time.
They card there. They don't. The beer distributor, they don't care. They genuinely just do not care.
Because there's a whole bunch of kids that they've like probably like severely trained them to make sure they card everybody.
Well, I think that's the. I don't know if it's the law here or not, but like, it's definitely a. Oh, I just realized I just kind of fucked up. I pulled all the skulls out and then put them back in, so now they're no longer over there. They're in here now.
It was at that point.
I guess I just need to do one for now. How ready are you? I'm like ready to go.
Yeah, let's go. Well, let me clear my inventory a little bit.
Get carded. Thank you very much, Eon, for gifting
Thanks,
a sub.
Eon.
Thank you very much, man.
Get carded, mother truckers!
Pretty much.
I love it. I know, we do. And you know what? The thing about this showing your age, I mean, it's true. And a lot of us are, you know, a lot of us are getting up there, and it's okay. What I'm gonna say is, let's show our age. Let's do the things and make the references that make us happy. That's what I'm saying. Fuck it. Call me old. Ooh.
I believe they are.
Fuck it. Drugs.
You guys
Exactly.
ready? You ready?
Wait. Where are you?
I'm just right behind the base.
Hold up. Do we get to milk this one? You think I'm not talking about that awesome Sean, but I mean, maybe I am. Hold on, Raj, here I'm coming. Yeet! I'm coming somewhere.
The movement is so strange. All right, here we go. Wish us luck.
Whoa, hey.
I want to back up a bit.
I can't tell which slide are we. By which slide should I be backed up a little bit?
Uh-oh, problem. Bad news.
Only if you don't like withers being loose. Oh god, here comes Skulls. Why are you staying up there?
Hold on, focus.
Yeah. Siege. I did. So those. Wait. What? So those blocks didn't do their job, huh?
Well, I think he went sideways and glitched out. Is what happened on that one. So instead of him spawning like this way, he spawned that way, and was able to like get through the edges.
Regular skeletons spawn in the Nether and vanilla.
There might have been a little bit of ground damage. Damage.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about, Raj.
Wait, where's the fucking?
Where's the star? Wait, you have a magnet on. Check all your shit.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna need a bigger box.
F3B is on. It was like right here, right? These are animals and stuff. Did I pick it up? Yes, I got it. I got it.
Good.
Okay.
Good. I did a lot. I mean, I'm glad that I'm glad that I got a chance to be part of that. No, you did a good job. How did you stay up there?
What do you mean?
Did you have hover on?
No. I pressed space a bunch in the right amount of times to stay just above his bullets while I could still hit him.
That would have been an amusing slideshow.
Well, we can do it again. Definitely got a miniature yellow heart, though, and I got our first nether star. Hey!
Loving it. I'm just fixing the ground a little bit up.
I didn't make the box big enough. I didn't. It was a problem. Programmer, node, workbench, blazing infuser, pearl injector, coal generator. None of these things. Crafting station.
Hey, Static J.
Builder. Static J, what's up?
We have all the mods 7, so there's like 200 something mods.
Right. So if you want to look that up,
which makes me a slideshow.
It's gated.
What is it? What'd you look up? All 7 mods.
It's gated.
What is it?
It's all the modium.
Oh. Wait, what is the thing you're trying to make?
The builder.
Oh.
All right. Well, change of direction.
All the modium. Okay.
It's like high mountains or something.
I saw it. My pickaxe couldn't get it.
Right, but now we can.
With what? You need like a vibranium level pickaxe or something.
Doesn't the one that does netherite work? Netherite level stuff will work, yeah?
I don't know.
Just mining the ocean for 4 hours? I don't know that that's it either. I don't know if that'll do the job. What?
All the modium is like a special
ore.
I don't think so.
All right, so where did you see it?
Vibranium pickaxe. On the top of something. Where were we up on the top of?
I don't recall.
It was either... I don't think it was a tall mountain. In the nether, maybe? Like up... No, you need... Yeah, you don't... You need higher than netherite tier. You need vibranium tier. I believe.
Found in mountain biomes and cave walls and ceilings on uniformly with additional deposits a peak above 170. Bye, Sean.
Bye. Yeah, they've scaled Tinkers up with the vibranium and all the modium stuff.
Wait a minute. Doesn't I thought there was a thing. that showed us where it was. Yeah, no, we've already done the piglin. I've already done the stack. I know that came up before, and it's too low of a chance I'd have to set that up. That'd be a really long rabbit hole. Where was the thing that showed you what levels things were at?
Where's the ore?
I found the ore, but like, is it only for the like vanilla ores or something?
It says Warped Forest and Crimson Forest Y100 to 123. I'm just hovering over it. I don't know if that actually has Origin.
Yeah, it's not in the world gen.
Right. But it tells you where it is. But I don't know if... Is there a tier before Vibranium?
Where are you getting the Vibranium tier to mine this? Where did you see this information?
Somewhere I saw some of that stuff in the ground. And it was like, oh, I'm like, my pickaxe can't mine it. And that was before we had the Queen Slime stuff, I think. But it said I needed like a Vibranium level pickaxe or something. But we can like double check all that stuff somehow. I don't know how, but... Alright, a guy asked his friend, hey man, can you tell me the difference between a tick and a lawyer? Well, the friend says, one of those is a blood-sucking parasite. The guy responds, okay, cool, and what about the tick?
Zing! Got him! Alright, I'm just gonna go charge my jetpack and go to try to find someplace high. Why is my map dark?
Because buttons?
North?
Vibranium's in the nether. I don't know. Which one are you looking for? The
Aldemodium.
Snorth, cave mode, Weast.
Snorth? Weast?
You guys are super helpful. Northwest, exactly. Exactly.
Holy shit. Quickly now.
Okay, there's unobtainium.
Ah!
Is that where I saw? Is that what I saw? The unobtainium ore. I definitely saw that. That's only in the end. End Highlands.
This is a peak at 173. Whoa.
A house. My kitties.
I found a house up here, Army.
Who lives there?
Some sort of villager.
Lyrici.
Lyrici. True. Excuse me, you all modded my
It looks
loot?
so nice and cozy in there.
It does look cozy, doesn't it?
Those special...
Hi, dude.
Oh, it's one of those. From the Blue Skies mod or whatever.
Got a couple cobwebs in your attic, bud.
Got a little spider problem.
Moonstones? And look, another. This one looks a little bit more ominous, though.
That one looks dungeony.
Nope, I don't think it is, though.
Well...
It's got cake in it.
It's probably a lie.
Wait.
That's a trap.
Yep, that's... I remember this.
Yep.
That's
See?
a dungeon.
See? I said it looked dungeony. I knew it.
But there's a box on the roof, though.
With nothing.
Yeah. Nothing good. Cake! Is a lie. I almost died.
Did you live?
These are definitely peaks above 170.
There you go.
Do you think this is gonna have shit in it?
Let's hope so.
You hate lie cake?
It's playing with your emotions. All right, I'm gonna take my break.
Go ahead. I'll be mining.
Good luck.
Got a lot of iron.
Something's cooking in the furnace. I don't need a lot of iron. I physically have a lot of iron.
I got a bit hungry. I'm getting very hungry now. So is this the play? Is this what I need to do, chat? What do you think? Like, is it gonna be in this? I guess this is a rocky rainforest biome. Make it show number one. I'm okay. Not gonna be hurting for cobble now? No, we're not. So, you think so? You haven't gotten it yourself. This is definitely above 170. So, like, should probably have brought slime with me, huh? What is this? What is this? Yeah, if smokes come out, I don't know what I'm going to say about that. Are they blue? I don't know. I think they're angry mushroom warriors. Oh, this is a cow spawner and a piglin brute. Interesting. What's this? It's something I don't have enough room in my inventory for. It's a player head. Oh. Huh. This looks similar to the thing that I looted earlier. Oh god. So far, not very good loot. Huh. Disappointing because there were no smurfs. Do you see what I see? Saw my tweet earlier? Yeah, I saw your tweet earlier. And I thought, you know that no wired guy? He's kind of horny, isn't he? Target acquired. Enhance. Let us see if we can mine it. Yes, we can. That it? Scanning, 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 scanning. At least it's kind of easy to see. Oh, there's more right here. Nice. Reminds you of gold. Yeah, yep. Sadly, it's only 2 pieces, but it's really all you need for the builder. That is true. That is true. I'm kind of being a little, I have been known to miss things visually from time to time. So I'm kind of scanning pretty hard right now. I don't see any more at the moment. If you guys see some, let me know. There's some on top, 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 top. I see a dark, scary cave. Yeah, I see that too. Okay, what's the best way to process this? We can grind it into 1 dust, which makes no sense. And then we could cook it, which makes no sense. We can melt it, which makes no sense. So there's no doubling of it, right? My poor kitties. What don't you like? What don't you like about my kitties? It's a pretty cool biome, though. Holy shit. Oh. The lag spike, though. Whoa, what is this? Is this like a double abandoned village? But it's not. Did I just find the most rare spawn ever? This might be the rarest spawn if this is actually what happened. This is an abandoned village right here, right? And that is not an abandoned village. Intertwined together. It would be great if you could actually see yellow. Yeah, that would... Yeah, I got you. That'd probably help. What are those bricks? You love them? Oh, these are mud bricks, I want to say. Oh, no, they're brown bricks from Domum Ornamentum. Same thing I thought as soon as I saw the roof, too. It's a mine colonies village. Ah, okay. Well, it's an abandoned mine colonies village, though, right? And it is definitely intertwined with a regular village. Look at that. Even found a little waystone up there, too. How nice was that? That was so nice of them to put that waystone there. Yeah, free waystone. Let's go. Okay, so... we got all the modium. Put all my other spoils of war away. I guess we can just cook that up. And... there's really no reason to do anything but just cook it. There she goes. There she goes. All right, so now we have all the modium ingots. All right. What do we do with all the modium ingots? We can make some pretty dang nice pants. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Shida, for running the sub goal. Really appreciate it. You win a hat? You know what? I don't hate that. Immune to all damage sources using fire or lava. Energy cells. Explorer's compass. That's a lot. The big storage part. Straight up boots. So what would be the advantage of putting your netherite body unabandoned? I know, it's crazy, QB, right? Pretty crazy jet engine. A plate, a rod, a battery. Fluid part. The thrusters. Do you become fireproof? I think so. But like... why would you ever do this one? That's my question. You can make it without this, or use your netherite chestplate for it. Are the enchantments move over? Okay. Okay, I guess, right? Okay. Alrighty, so we'll make them into nuggets. And then we will take a look at the uses for this. That seems ridiculously expensive. Straight up teleport pad. That's kind of neat. Builder, that's one we're after. The solid fuel quarry. Workbench plus. Exchanging gadget. Alright, alright. But if you're using netherite, I'd say you have to use a smithing table to upgrade to all mod and beyond. It would make sense, but a smithing table, and it would make sense to do that, but at the same time, it also doesn't make sense because, like, a smithing table's sort of trivial, right? Had to get the exchanging gadget. We've been waiting for quite some time for this lovely piece of kit right here. Quite some time we've been waiting for this guy. So good. Builder go burr. Builder will go burr. Alright, so now we need to do... look at this real quick. So if I mine, like, let's say, if I mine, like, nether... what kind of ore do we have right here? I'm sure that we have one or two, right? Right. So if I got nether osmium ore, right? And I mine it with fortune. All right, we mine it with fortune because fortune's good. All right, I get this stuff. Raw osmium. That can go in the grinder. Right. And it has... but then there's no point to the grinder. Right? Just cook it. Or is there a point to the grinder? You know? What's the exchanging gadget do? I'll show you. let's say I go. Got a bunch of cobble, right? And I wanted to mine. We'll do it this way. These obsidian towers. I put like a block of cobble down. And then bind it to this. And then I think I could probably go. And it just swaps it out. And now it turns it all into obsidian. I don't think you get XP nuggets without the grinder. I think you would just basically get, like... Can I do this with air as well? No. So there you go. Oh! The... Okay. All right, so back to my original question. Bad timing boost, right? My kitties. So now I just got all that obsidian for the exchanging gadget. It's pretty good. We wanted that earlier when we needed a ton of obsidian, but obviously. Is it just called raw ore?
No, you.
Welcome back.
Thanks. How is the mining going?
Oh yeah, I got it.
What'd you get?
All in the modium.
You did get it with the same level thing.
Netherite, yeah.
Good, 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 good.
And
Glad to
in
hear.
fact, vibranium is higher tier than all
Really?
the modium. Yep.
Is it?
So-
And unobtainium is the highest, maybe then?
I would think so, yeah.
RGB.
So we get the nugget of experience is the only real benefit that we get from this operational point, right?
Raj got an exchanging gadget. Yay!
I did.
So where did you eventually find all the modium?
Stick it off the side of a mountain.
Interesting.
Yep.
Enamel paint thinner doesn't do jack shit against acrylic paint. No, you're right about that. It's organics and waters.
Attack of the boost. Definitely got that going.
It's raining on me noggin. Alright, let's make some magic. I mean, another bonsai pot.
All right, here's my debate right now. Should I silk touch or should I fortune? Yeah, what's up, Death? Welcome back, dude.
Hello.
Next to a crazy Smurf village. True.
What? Smurf village?
Well, it's not really a Smurf village. They're mushrooms and armor that attack you.
Oh, did you go to that one thing?
No, I went to it was a new thing. It was basically a Smurf village. Hey, I'm a little wine drunk. Just got to lurk, but a bit what I wanted to say hi. Fire.
Hi, fire.
You know, we encourage. We approve, if not encourage slightly, being a little tipsy in the chat, you know? I know that I've done it.
Not in our chat, but.
I've not done it in our chat. That's true. So, are we going fortune here, guys? Are we going fortune and then grinding it? I don't necessarily see the benefit of grinding it, though.
Just the experience nuggets?
I mean, Sure, right? We'll get experience nuggets so we can get tons of XP. But I want to use.
Sure.
Oh, it's like I want to use the grinder. You know.
I understand. I understand that. Uh-oh. Well.
I mean,
Yeah. So about that.
oh wait.
I know it's a tough decision, right?
Oh, who's big screen? I'm big screen. You can see the little thing on the top will say whoever's cam is on the upper right hand. I'm gonna be on main screen almost 95% of the time until I go on break because Hermie is a little bit slideshowy. It's not good for
Yep.
stream. So she'll be on the little screen. So we get her some computer upgrades, which I don't know when now, but I just saw a particle dust like something died.
It was my double jump.
Okay.
It makes a particle dust like something died.
My ball is also pulsating. Yes, it's true. Ah, F it. We'll go fortune.
Whoa.
We go fortune.
Go fortune.
Go fortune or go home, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to go shape card, Corey, fortune Corey. Well, we want clearing fortune Corey. That's what we want. I think
Dang
we have
it.
all the things.
So how many Allemadiums did you find?
5 total.
Okay. And since we're going to be doing a nether quarry, do those things exist in the nether?
What, all the modium?
Yeah, that sort of thing.
I honestly don't know.
But I think the vibranium does.
I honestly don't know.
They need sky slime dirt for that one. So I have to get one of those. Or any kind of slimy dirt, really. That's a jungle one on the end. Boop. And then... orange?
Quarry time. Gotta make some pickaxes. Now, you know what would be really unfortunate? I just thought about this. I doubt that it's the case. But, could you imagine for a second that... oh, I don't need another star. Oops.
Whoops. It's alright.
Um,
It's not a bad thing to have, right?
could you imagine for a second that this doesn't mine all the ores? Wouldn't that blow? I'd be like,
That would-
oh my god.
That would be a special kind of... just special. It would just be special.
It definitely would. Okay.
That one we want to beehiving because it makes oranges. Because why don't we want oranges? Of course we do.
Are we good to go here, guys? I got the ender chest.
Are we setting stuff up in the nether?
Yeah.
This is exciting.
I got a waystone to put down where I want it to go.
Good. That's a great idea.
We're trashing netherite. We're gonna get literally everything else. I need to get this guy. Then I need to repair my stuff with some slime.
Oh crap, now I have to get back up there. Hold on. Turn around. Aim up. Whee! Made it! I got it!
Good job, Primus.
I did it. I did it. Thank you.
And it comes that time again where we're going to talk a little bit about that sub-goal, guys. I know that we have been talking about it a lot. We did miss it last night, and it is super, super important for us to be able to continue to cast you guys.
It is.
It allows us to pay the bills, so don't want to harp on it too much, but we missed it last night. We're very short tonight as well, so if you got any pesos, bucks, you know, any kind of stuff like that, it helps us out a huge, huge, great deal. And like I said, it is unfortunately super important for the cast right now. That's the way I'll put it. Unfortunately, super important to the cast. I think I have all the things.
Well, that's exciting.
I can't think of anything else that I'm going to need. I got power. I have a way. This thing will auto push, right? The builder? I'm pretty sure that it does, right? Pretty sure that it does.
I don't remember, so I don't want to answer and be incorrect, and then we have a...
Well, I'll bring some pipes in case we need it.
Okay. That was a weak eat.
It did sound like it did actually sound like a weak eat. It was like forced to upgrade to do higher tier ores. I think Hi, Herbie.
Whoa. Hope you find your dad.
Here she goes.
I think he's in his bee cage.
I think so too.
Daddy.
All right, I will take my break and then we'll go do this.
Okay. That'll give me enough time, hopefully. Oh.
To do your things.
To land on this tree farm. It'll be perfect.
Squishy, squishy. I found a lot of different trees, but I did not find the trees we were seeking.
These aren't the trees we're looking for?
Why does that one have paper in it?
Why do you have paper in it? Probably because I didn't lock it. That one's unlocked, you see?
I do.
I have failed you, Raj.
You failed me for the last time.
I don't know. You sound like Dr. Claw. Don't do it if it hurts your throat, though. Like
I'm not doing that. No, I won't do that.
No. Let me get the key. Not the cheese.
It is the key to the greatest treasure in all the land.
Call the locksmith. We have not made any scaffolding yet. That would actually be the perfect thing for this job.
Scaffolding?
But it's not as fun as trying to yeet yourself up on top of a thing.
Or a good old-fashioned temporary block also does the trick.
Well, scaffolding is a perfect temporary block.
I mean, you got a point.
I do.
What do I need to do? I want a lever, just in case we need one. Right.
That's a good idea.
Now I'm
because
set.
Sometimes you need levers and you just don't realize it.
I can't think of anything else that we would require. I'm going to stand here and spectate Hermie as she...
It does not
I will fart over here. All right, Hermie on the mic. I'll be right back.
Now lock it before anything else goes in. Solved. All right. Look at our complement of slimy trees, you guys. I'm excited. Oh, those need axes. I see them not chopping, and I understand what must happen. I'm gonna bounce on over here. I'm just gonna bounce on over here, okay? Oh no! I thought we had more axes. I'm gonna clean out that chest and get rid of it though, because I can. Because I can. Because I can. Because I can. Well, if it doesn't matter, then I'm just gonna use that. Everybody can. Raj still farted in spectator mode. He is just special, that's how. Oh, we're full. Oh, you can get hoppers. Hoppers! It's not the axes, it's the hoppers, you guys. It's the hoppers. Did I wing him all over here? Whee! Boingy. I'll say. The bouncing is taking a bit of getting used to. Let's play a game.
Oh, look out! We're being bombed by subs!
King of Aces. He'll figure it out when he comes back. He's pretty good at looking at things and figuring out what happened. It's very much appreciated, though. King of Aces, thank you so much. We do really appreciate that. Thank you so much for making it possible, you know, man. Just making it possible. This one needs a hopper. We pretend that that's for, like, warped wood, but it's really for shroom lights, and we all know it. King of Aces is really awesome. Everybody say hi to Blake J to hide it. Hi, Blake J. King of Aces is really awesome. I agree. Hi, Blake J. Hi, Blake J. Everybody say hi, Blake J. Or you can spam your RGB emotes as well. Pika Pika. All right, let's get all this stuff. Oh, tinted glass. I wonder how that got in my inventory. Okay, I'm focusing on not putting my tools in there. Hoppers go in, axes go in, scaffolding can go in my backpack. Pizza rolls! Smegosaurus Rex. Hi, Corper Shut! Oh my god, it's been forever. You know what's been great? I feel like in the past couple weeks, so many names from the past have been coming back to say hi, and it's amazing. I love it so much. Corper Shuts. Corper Shuts. I would say you were the first, like, you were in the early days, and I love it.
Hi, Corporate Shuts. And bye, Corporate Shuts.
Bye, bye. I remember Corper being a lurker.
Yeah.
Okay, key goes back in. Look, I put the key away.
Nice. Are you
And
ready
look,
for
we have-
Nether Adventures?
But look, can you look at my
Yes.
row of trees that we have so far?
It looks glorious,
Doesn't
Hermie.
it?
It's glorious. It's so good I slammed my head right into it. It was that good, Hermie. I was like,
So
I'm just gonna
good.
smack my head directly into the front of the thing.
Okay, one more thing I want to do real quick, and it's gonna be like 3 seconds. I wanted to get rid of this
Nerd
chest
Kenzel,
over
what's up,
here.
dude?
Hey, Nerd Kenzel. And there'll be full times.
Glory to Truscovia. Oh my god. I'm in the drawers now, Hermie. You know this works. You could slam your head into it and you could just stand here.
Really? Can you just be part of the drawers
Yeah,
now?
look up.
I'm trying to get all the stuff out of my inventory.
I'm in
Oh! Hi, Raj.
I'm like in the drawer.
Hi.
I'm like
We have a drawer full of Raj.
I'm here now. I live here now. This is what happens when
Look
you
how cute you are. We have
I'm
a
just
drawer
gonna-
full of Raj.
chill up here. It's no big deal.
You have the Elytra jetpack combo.
Yeah, so now you could have fun of the random zooms. Does Raj stack? I do. How many Rajas can you stack all
I don't
together?
know. Let's try. Come here, big boy. Can I make Raj bees and I'll spit them down and then there'll be more Rajas?
Oh, the
that
drum
come
stream
out.
bar? Oh, it's not going up. But
It's like one of those capsule hotels.
yeah. But yeah, apparently this stuff is like broken. This is directly from Twitch, by the way.
Let me register my surprise. Only one, because Raj is one of a kind. I told Skinnerbees about your Smitty Werber Yangin Man Jensen hat, and she was happy that existed. He was number 1.
I'll try to do a little change on it.
The capsule hotel one, I didn't say it. Was that the one you were talking about? I just read Eon's comment because it was funny. That is an Eon idea. That's an Eon original.
All right, there you go.
You forgot how to do Lua programming? I bet there's a...
Oh, yeah. Only one feels bad because Raj is one of a kind. Aw. Well, thank you for the kind words, man. Appreciate that.
Have more liquid.
Don't ask the Raj for the Lua programming tips, though. Are you ready though?
I'm ready though. Yep.
Set this thing up. See if we'll get it working. Nether Adventure Time. Where do we want to actually have that?
I have no idea.
Sean the non-believer. I mean, hi, Banneon.
Hi, Banneon.
Where do we want to do it? We can do it at the here and now, but I don't think you have this one. And you don't have the fortress one either.
I do not.
Let's just go through the portal and we'll set it up.
Okay.
Shut away. I have reloads.
QB, you should write down all of your ideas. Get in the habit of writing down all your ideas before your brain starts to suck because you get old. Trust me.
Now, question, as Hermie would say, the second.
What was the first question, though?
Well, there never is a first question. There's only a question.
Don't put this. This is my B room.
Oh shit.
This is my Nether B room.
Okay. Not here then.
Block this from being mined somehow.
I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
I'm thinking that we start at this level and then just be like, yeah.
All right. I do want to get some of that vibranium stuff that's in the Crimson Forest, though. Can we do that? Do we have any Crimson?
I mean, here, we'll just start it here because I need to start buying stuff. We need a sample size.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna toss down the builder.
Toss it.
And then I'm gonna do the shape card. I'm gonna bind it to this thing. Now select the first corner.
Find it good, Rush.
First corner will be here. Now select the second corner. And I want to get like, we want to go deep with it, you know?
Yes, I know.
Ow! This is going to suck in the nether. Okay, this is bad news in the nether, actually.
Just be careful. Like, if you need to take one off, just take one off. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good in the nether, guys. Oh. Def, that is like the best thing about the freaking whoopee cushion. Raj is like all serious about it, and then all of a sudden,
That's right.
random farts.
Just it's all about that random humor sometimes. My kitties. All right, now the new settings have been copied to the shape card. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh boy. Oh no! There's a fucking bug. Oh god. Get off of my face, you fucking thing. Gross. Yeah, I hate those things.
This is why we're setting up an automatic miner. Then we don't have to do it.
Oh. Mine the Crimson Forest, she said. It'll be safe.
Ah!
Alright, so then I do this thing, right? And then I'd be like... Math and numbers!
Numbers and math.
We're at 55 right now, right? Yes. So that's the third number that we want here. And I want it to be... What's the lowest part of the nether? 0?
I think it's 0 because they didn't add extra blocks to the nether.
Alright, and then I can do... Oh, God.
Ow.
Well, obviously that's not right.
There it is. There it is.
Does that go down, though? No, it definitely does not.
Dude, no.
So it's not the third number? Math is wrong.
Dim number 2 changed to 255. Which?
So this was at like... Oh, shit. Chat, roll back the footage. What was it?
King of Aces said dimension number 2 changed to 255.
I don't know what that means.
That's
It's
the...
up. Not, I mean, down. What was this? This is like offset 28? Oh, God. Help me.
If I knew how...
Okay. I actually think I did that exactly right. Now, We stop that again, and then we do... Let's just change this one to, like, 0.
I had a death mosquito flying directly at my face, Raj, but I took care of him.
I think that's right, chat.
I can see it over here. If I peek around the corner. I can see the blue blocks.
Okay, okay. And then the offset with them would be... down. Offset only changes the offset. Right. But, like, it'll... No, I know what you mean. Oh! It only changes the offset.
It just moves it. It just moves the whole box. It doesn't
So
change
this
anything
should
else.
be what? The second number should be bigger? All right, it's at 11 right now. Let's make it 50.
Yeah, that's definitely bigger. It goes the whole way down to sea level over here.
Okay, so that's the one I want to do.
Is there anything under the lava? Second number is Y. Is it XYZ?
Yes.
Which is
So if we're at 55 then,
stupid.
we want to set that to 55, right? If I was going to just dig down. Well, let's just make it 80.
It looks like it's going down to sea level.
Well, it's going to go below.
Right. Oh, below me.
Oh, it's underneath it, though. I'm going to say that's probably good. How tall is it? Does it look?
I don't know. I can't see down that. I'm not sure I want to bust out the yeeter in the nether.
Oh, that definitely went up, too.
I can see it up top. I don't know if it goes the whole way.
It does not go the whole way. It goes to here.
Okay. Well, I mean, it might be a decent, like... It might be a decent
I like the
sample
fact
size,
that you could, like,
said.
walk on it. That's so weird,
That is
dude.
really weird, actually.
You can set the offset to minus 50 and see if you can see the top. That's true.
This cloud in a jar is turning out to be more useful than I thought it would be.
So the second number should be... Here should be minus 50.
To do what?
To move the whole thing down. I'm going to say yes to that. Yep. I'm going to go with...
This says Warped Forest and Crimson Forest Y100 to 123 for Vibranium.
Why what?
100 to 123. Which I don't even know how tall the nether is.
So this is,
Up on the roof for the Vibranium ore, or right next to the roof? Probably right next to the roof, right?
I'm going to run that. You know, I'm going to run that and we'll see what
Okay.
happens.
Okay, sounds
Make
good
that
to me.
out. All right, ender chest on the top.
Should we peek in the ender chest?
Light this place up.
What? Why? Alright, the ender tank is not better, but the ender chest is 100% better. I love the animation. How it looks all galaxy-like in the middle. It's great.
All right, it's mining.
Uh-oh, it's not pushing.
I know it's not pushing because it's not chunk loaded. We had to go back home.
Okay.
But it should be chunk loaded on this side, so we'll
It's
see.
full of netherrack.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Wait, I'll stay over here and look. See if things are happening. Oh, there it goes. Yep. You are right, Raj.
Well, you need to come back here so we can make sure that it works on this end.
I got you. I was just seeing if you loading the thing did the thing. That's all. Raj does toot.
I toot all the time.
He's a tutor. He's a tutor. He's bona fide. All right, I'm back.
You came back?
I did. Here I am.
It's not chunk loading, I don't think.
No.
Hey, what the heck's going on here? Why is this so damn slow?
I don't know.
Oh. Because this is so damn slow.
I remember that. I remember this from before. We have to like upgrade the shit out of that thing. I remember that.
Yeah.
Upgrade. I wish I could like give you like toot encouragement.
Toot encouragement?
I wish I could. But I don't toot. I don't have a whoopee cushion. I only have this farmer's hat and that's all. I'm just a simple farmer, Raj.
I see.
Well, there's your problem. Upgrading. I just got cold.
Cold?
Yes.
No! Oh, yeah, and that was bad. Oh my god.
Raj used he used a fortune clearing card.
Yeah, fortune clearing.
Well.
Wrong one.
I'm just gonna bounce around and end up in the wheels. Not intentionally.
Okay. Let's see if RF Tools will still chunkle it in the nether.
We'll cross our fingers.
The answer is no. Can you go pop in the nether real quick?
You bet.
Yeah, putting sugar in your computer makes it faster. That's right.
I was just gonna bring in ants. You want ants? That's how you get ants. I think it increases gas mileage if you put it in your tank too.
It is entirely possible. Yep. We don't have enough uranium to keep it going.
No! I can pop in there, make sure everything's working okay.
Oh, well, there's always a thing, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, this is only going to be a problem while we get this going, right? What's not
Theoretically, yeah.
What's not running right now, by the way?
What's not running right now?
Yeah, because this is full. This seems to be full of energy out here. Like everything out here seems to be full of energy. So. What's not working?
Can you come back for just
You
a
bet.
minute?
I'm back. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Speech to text censors words. Does it really? You know the bees are gonna come out here and be like, "We're free."
What's the problem? I totally did fart.
What is the problem? Ah! The bee surprised me. Everything in here seems to be working fine.
Okay, I'll do it. RF Tools doesn't like Ender Chest for some reason. It liked it the first time.
Yeah, it worked enough to get it over.
It's like, wait a minute, I don't like that anymore, though. I don't know. Okay, so I'll just do, that, 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 that. All right.
3D printing a chip clip because it could have just ate the chips at this point. Probably. Bang Ghost, yes, go watch the ghost. Oh, by the way, Raj, he told me not to tell you, but have you checked the sub goal since you came back?
No.
I told him.
Oh, you guys like totally ignored it through chat.
Yes, they're like, everybody say other stuff so Raj doesn't see that we beat the sub goal.
Oh, guys, thank you so much. Really do appreciate that.
King of Aces dropped 12.
No, oh, you wanted me to be in the dark and not be appreciative of your lovely support? I appreciate the lovely support, though. Thank you very much. King of Aces, Eon Raptor getting in on that action. It was
Yeah,
like,
we appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
yeah, thank you guys very much. That's huge. And as you can probably tell by the number here, that made the number stay exactly the same. So, like,
Seriously, thank you.
so that's kind of the point. Like, sub goal of the day keeps it like right on the steady.
Right.
That's the, kind of the thing. So, and that's why we appreciate you guys so damn much.
That's what we appreciate about you.
Okay, so we're gonna try it this way, but thank you very much for that support. Really, really do appreciate that, guys. And it definitely goes. It's huge. It's absolutely huge.
Freaking huge, man. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh, you completed the undies run yesterday?
Oh right, yes,
Through the
dude.
Geisel library. And for anybody who missed it, the verified vanilla server season 1, we built the Geisel library, which is the library on the campus that Chaotic Doc goes to school at, University of California at San Diego. And
That's looking good though.
it was a happy coincidence.
Now, do we know? I'm gonna go back to see if RF Tools chunk loads this.
Oh, okay.
Was very busy. Got busier with 150 people ran through the in the undies. I bet.
I bet it did. They probably have more books than we put in it.
Show me potato salad.
All right. Oh no! Oh no! All right, Raj, I almost got stuck in the wheels,
Don't get stuck
but
in the
it's
wheels.
fine. It's fine. We're fine. No. Is it? Is it? Does it? At RF.
Yeah, wielding gadget? Wielding gadget? kind of chunk loaders do we have in the game? Out of Power Rush?
It's using more now. I don't think it's out though. If we could actually just get, if we get this going, and it like mines uranium, you know.
The builder said a lot as you walked away. We have plenty of power. It is not pulling anything in. It's a chunk loading issue. If I go over there right now,
It says there. It thinks it's an unhappy bitch.
so if I go over here right now, it does say not enough power, but it's working. It's a chunk loading issue, 100%.
All right.
Clockwork Engine.
You're hilarious, Chaotic Doc. That was for applied energistics anyway.
Wasn't there like a limit thing that we could do here?
Uranium fever's gonna got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around.
I thought there was a way to limit the amount that went through here. Is a digital miner in this pack? No.
No mechanism. Everybody cry. 1, 2, 3, cry.
No, it's working, but we have to chunk load this, though. You have to chunk load this block.
All right, I typed in chunk.
I did too, and I didn't find anything.
Advanced chunky turtle.
I know, I saw that too. You've been around for a while, you remember some stuff. Yeah! You can infuse the builder to make it cheaper on power. Yeah, that's fine. That's not solving our problem, though. Are you able to chunk load on your map? You know what? Actually,
Might
yes.
be able to. Oh, I'm sleeping. Whoa, whoa. Raj, it just did it!
What?
And I wasn't flying at all. I just jumped up and I double jumped and I went forward and it went whee! It did the thing. The zoomies. We thought it did, Judge J-Lo, and it's not acting like it is at all.
How do I force load it?
I think there's like a special...
Force loaded. Okay, I did. It's
You did?
Control left click.
Okay.
All right.
Because you can go to, like, in Journey Map, if you press J on the right side, there's an FTB chunks claiming mode.
All right, let me see this. Now, that could be a problem for you, Herms.
It is. The
'cause-
Hermes slideshow continues.
Not that.
Oh, did you make it your,
Yes, I need to, like, add you to my team. It's like FTB, teams, WAPC, wait. Party. Create. WAPC. Okay.
okay.
And then it's like FTB teams. Party.
I don't have the jetpack on though, Mecha.
Invite Hermie. There you go.
Accept.
Okay, then you should be good.
Yay!
We're in a team.
Party over here!
Now, did it actually work? I don't think it worked, chat. We still have power, right?
It's wings and pizza, Chaotic Doc.
Wings and pizza. Yep, we still have power.
And we should be mining some uranium up so we can supplement the hardworking radioactive bees. Yikes, dude.
Is definitely not working.
Fuck, bud.
Might need, it's wings and pizza, of course. What is the solution for this then? Looking for anything that might help. Yeah, I was thinking there used to be like a weirding gadget.
I think Atomic said he was. I see stuff coming through the ender chest.
There is a no soliciting sign.
Raj, I see stuff coming through the.
I'm here. I'm over here.
Oh, you're loading.
I'm loading.
Okay.
Vanilla
chunk loader. Here we go now.
Oh, we can vanilla chunk loader
With the nether portal and the little.
With the carts.
The carts.
We could do it. It would work. I'm trying to think of like any other object that would do the trick.
Let me type load into J and see what happens.
Check out load.
Revolver speed loader, fuel loader, oxygen loader, crescendo of bolts. Oh my god.
Is there anything in our tools? Maybe.
I went through those and I did not see anything. We all did the same thing, huh? All right, well. For as many mods as this thing has in here. Refined storage doesn't have anything. Does create have anything? I can't see create having anything, but I've been surprised before. It has things like nozzles and portable fluid interfaces. Buildcraft, Corey, right. I mean, I forgot we had Buildcraft in here.
Validate now that you're in a party that it's still force loaded. Oh, that's a good point, I guess.
All right, that could be it.
Yeah. WAPC force loaded. Oh, wait.
I hear clicking. Yeah.
Oh, now we're out of power.
Oh, well, that sucks. Hey, there's 3 uraniums in here. My poor hardworking bees.
All right. At least our teleportation is not based on that. All right.
That's true.
What?
Oh, we have 34 uranium ores. You think we should use those?
Yeah, cook them up.
Yeah, I think we should do. Do I smash them first or just cook them up? Oh, we should smash them first.
Yep. Did you have any over here? Or did you just grab them?
I grabbed them out of there.
Ah, okay.
Do I just drop them in here?
No. That doesn't actually do anything.
Oh.
It's kind of a useless apparatus, but we'll use it for other stuff.
Okay.
Buildcraft is back on for. No.
No. King of Aces, you see what you've done?
Yeah, you confused everybody now.
Do you see what you've done?
Well, let's see now. We are getting power now, so maybe. Oh my God! This is unruly. It is definitely not working though. Man, that is a real bummer. I can't think of it. Oh, I did turn it. Oh, you're right. I did turn it off. You're right. My bad.
Did you turn it off?
The quarry.
But Raj, why?
Because we're out of power. And so it would just be sucking all of our power, so we couldn't use a furnace or anything.
Oh my God, you need the Invara one? Just shoot me. What is going on here? I'm trying to make uranium. I'm trying really hard. Can I just...
It's entirely possible that we're in the middle of the sky. Oh, there's a couple things going through. Okay. I'll go back and we'll eyeball it. Also, the server just restarted her. I mean, I'm kind of. Oh, hey, oh, whoa! That was close. They tried to come to me. It really tried.
Back up, Raj. Back up. Getting uranium. I'm just banging this uranium ore with a pickaxe, which is probably fine, right?
Chat, it works. It works. It does it.
Does it?
Okay, we got it.
Super exciting.
Okay, so that's good.
Well, let me. I'll finish this up then.
We were just in a little bit of I think we were in air or something while we were checking it. That definitely worked. I saw new items come through. If I see another new item come through, I'll know for a fact. Now to fix the power. I mean, we're a little short.
As it mines, it's gonna mine up uranium ore, right? We just have to be able to auto process it.
Yes.
That's gonna be the thing, because you can't just cook up the ore. You have to beat it with something first. Like this lovely pickaxe of mine, which needs so much fucking redstone, I can't even tell you how slow it is.
You have your boots on?
Oh. No, let me do it. Listen.
Yeah, well, listen, lady.
You listen, lady. What?
No.
What?
You use the ore hammer after that to double it.
I did not use the ore hammer.
I pulled it out. So
Did-
use the ore hammer to
did
get
ya?
the dust. I pulled out. That's why they call me daddy. That's the most efficient way I found. I haven't really seen another way to ore double. All right, so that should keep us
There's
in
some
power at the
immersive
moment.
engineering things that might be able to do it.
And we are actually on the up and up right now.
Sweet. Yes, eh?
So all things are good. We have power. We have some uranium ore. I have yet to see. I need to see like one more thing come through here, though. Otherwise, I'm going to be a little bit concerned about the full capabilities of our system here. Herbie, can you pop in the nether real quick and then pop back out? Just go to the portal and then come back out. Morph of 1 is one of the strangest mods you found. We need to find out a chunk loading solution, though. We have to find a chunk loading solution.
So the force load of the chunks you don't think worked?
Well, I'm not seeing anything. It's entirely possible.
That it didn't register that there's more power going through now?
No. It's entirely possible. Did you just go in the nether?
Yes.
Okay, some things are starting to come through now. Come back out.
And I'm out.
And things are still coming through. Oh, Minecraft, please. When we change nothing, don't give me different results.
I know. Well, I'm gonna go with modded. I'm gonna go with modded on this one.
I do know that it will hold. When you go through the portal, it holds it for like 8 seconds, right? Might have been what's left in the chest. It's coming through now, though. Like this is mining things. Those are new things coming through. I mean, you're back in the overworld, right?
Yep.
Yep. By this point, it definitely is working. Getting a lot of strange things, actually.
Weird stuff?
Well, what I'm wondering is where are we getting the crimson fences and planks?
There could be some weird structure or something.
There's got to be a structure, right? Yeah, this is definitely working on its own at this point. Like, I'm pretty confident that this is working on its own. We getting cinnamon buns? 2!
Oh, sweet.
2
Great.
cinnamon buns have gotten
Nether
been
mine shaft.
acquired.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, right. Oh, that makes sense now.
I did use actual portal, not teleports. We put coral in a bonsai pot? Really? That's interesting.
That's kind of cool. Yeah, I think I saw that actually. And I mentioned it when we first were looking at bonsai pots. I was like, oh, you put coral in there? That's kind of cool.
I think I kind of remember you saying that. Actually, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking of one thing I'm gonna do real quick before.
Coral.
The ender slimes are getting a bit well. Yeah, the ender slimes are gonna get a big boy drawer.
Ender slimes are?
Yeah. Because obviously we want them to have a big boy drawer.
Right now, I'm using the ore hammer to get as much as we can.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still running right now. I'm a little kerfuffled, chat. When it's the problem of the when there's an issue and you change 0 factors and it works.
I hate that.
And it's like, well, what changed? Other than you went through the portal, the only thing I could think of is that we ran out of power completely, and something about that didn't register that like it restarted. It reminds you of coding. It's the worst problem though.
It's like every troubleshooting. Like normally you ask in troubleshooting what changed, right?
Yeah. What changed? What's different?
What changed?
But right now, all the factors of like where that is in the nether and where we are now is the same. Like nothing changed other than we just turned it off and back on again a couple times, basically.
Well, that never fixes anything in real life. So.
It does, but
I'm kidding.
It's also the initial start operation of the deployment, right? It's a little different.
That is true.
Versus like it did work and now it stopped working, then just turn it on and back on again a few times. This is like it wasn't working and then now it is.
I bet you could, QB. I bet you could put a hoe or shears in a pot with silk touch to get the leaves. Yeah, I bet you could.
Oh yeah, there's an enchantment for it actually.
Yeah, there's a
thing.
There's a whole bunch of new stuff.
It's like if you want to get things, if you want to get like silk touch and leaves and stuff, it has a method for doing so.
All right, we're gonna call this good enough for now.
I'm gonna call this good enough for now. We are at a uranium short supply at the moment.
Well, there should be some in the nether to mine, right? That
is going to be RNG dependent, though.
Well, yeah, but mining is too, right?
I don't know that it is going to be enough to keep up with itself. Long story short, that's kind of why we needed another source. We were using the bees.
We could do seeds.
Ugh. We could do seeds. That would be the most consistent way to do it, isn't it? Close it up, boys. Close it up. Because, like, right now, I'm seeing, like, there's no more coming through at the moment. Like, it will eventually.
No more stuff or no more uranium?
No more uranium.
Yeah.
Stuff's still coming through. Like, we're still getting plenty of stuff. But it's, the uranium fever has come and got me down, baby.
Well...
Machine harvested shroom lights. What?
Deep resonance is pretty cool.
Deep resonance is a really cool thing. I would like to do that for power. That takes... There's so much progression, and to get the deep resonance...
Like, the crystals, right?
You have to purify them.
Yeah.
And then there's this weird... RF Tools is going to be really good, and so is XNet for it. But you have to do, like, specific ratios of heat levels. It's weird. We'll play with it, though. It's cool. It is very cool. But you have to do a lot of, like, crystal purification. Otherwise, you start sort of dealing with the... burn. It's almost like you're burning fuel anyway.
Yes. Raj, one thing we could do is to put the draconic bees, make that hive.
Yes. Yeah. That would be a great one.
Yes, and then we'll make the radioactive bees we have more productive.
Yes. Higher production. Good.
Yes. So we could do that to help out too.
Perfect.
And yeah, I can make more uranium bees, absolutely.
I'm pretty happy with like this well, first of all, that it's working. And the stuff that we're getting, although it's sort of random things, like we're going to get crimson roots and, crimson funguses and apparently crimson fences down to the thing.
Apparently.
I'm pretty happy with, like, there's not like a huge, like, the mining trip has produced 10,000 of something, right?
Yeah, I think we clipped the edge of nether mine shaft.
Yeah, I think so too. And that one rail.
Right.
It might be more than just the edge. We'll see.
All right. Are we good for today then?
I am good for
Our
today.
thing is
Ernie.
probably working.
I think this is pretty successful. All things considered, I think we did pretty good, guys.
Awesome.
You got to take your bets, though. When we log in tomorrow,
Yes.
will that still...
There we go.
Will
Big-
we still be running that tomorrow? We'll still be pumping stuff through?
Big prediction of the day.
That will be the big prediction of the day. I like the cure. It's very different. I would say...
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say like the only same is that there's crystals.
Yeah, the deep resonance is definitely its own vibe. It's its own vibe. Oh, that has radiation in it that you can get hurt with.
I'll believe it when I see it.
There's a whole suit for it.
Yeah,
That will be
there
the
is a
plan
whole
to
suit
do
for it.
a play with deep resonance, but now that we're getting some of this, I think tomorrow night we're just going to flesh out our auto, processing of the resources that we are getting, and then we got to ramp up the production just to make sure that we can keep up with our power needs at the moment. America, keeping up with the power needs, baby. The Simpsons. The beginning of that song all the time is the exact same chord, like
The Simpsons.
exactly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is our stream for tonight. I hope you guys had fun. Did you have fun, everybody?
Did you?
If you had fun,
We did.
Show us in the form of RGBs. RGBs!
I always want to say RNGBs, and I'm like, that's not right.
No, it's RGBs.
RGB.
And then a nut. There we go. That's our raid call today. We all play Castellade. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful.
Love them.
Thank you very much for the support. Being here is always enough, guys. I know that we talk about, sub goal all the time, and it is important, but being here, trust us, is always enough. Chatting with us, hanging with us, that's what we really appreciate, guys. Thank you so much for it.
Yes, we appreciate you guys so much. How did my glasses get this dirty again?
Because they're glasses. They just always
Oh
get
my
dirty.
God.
That's what glasses do.
I can't see out of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, regardless of your age, sex, sexual orientation, your race, your country of origin, your state of mind, your state of birth, the kitchen appliance you identify most with, the color of your toenail polish, whether you think Pluto's a planet or not, and of course, your favorite captain of the Millennium Falcon. You guys are awesome.
You are awesome. We love you so much.
See you tomorrow night.
Good night, everybody.
Just like all the other places that we've been to today. Once we